All right, let's see. Oh, that looks kind of crazy. What up, foos? Yeah, niggas just sitting there staring at me. I'm so with y'all food. Finna get this hinyan. I'll put y'all foods at. Hold on. somewhere to set y'all up at. What's that? Set up right here, bro. Dang. What up, y'all? What's up with y'all foods, man? How y'all feeling on y'all Saturday? Finna get this work, yeah. This thing was set up straight. Dang, I hate this stuff. This crazy ass thing ain't got nowhere to prop nothing up there. I ain't bring my own daggone camera stand. Shoot. Well, might have to keep it over. Hey, y'all. All right, what we got? Woo. Tell me, boy, that bug be some work, man. Yeah, for sure. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. It's the cost of looking good. You don't just look good on your own. Sometimes you gotta put in that hard whiz out. Yeah, you do. Whew. You gotta teach yourself balance, man. Weight. All that, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. I need to try to set up right here, man. I need like a weight to set it up. Let me see. This might work. Definitely need a camera stand. Hold on. Yeah, you do. So I'm like 170 trying to lose 30 pounds. Ain't no wrong being 170. You a good 170. That's a 170. It's just like, yeah, you fit for your height and your weight. Like it's like a thick 170. And then there's a 170 like my God. By the Lord Jesus. It's like you need to do something about that. 5'6", 170. I mean, I'm 5'6". Like I said, I'm around 5'6", 5'7". I'm only like I think I'm only like 155, man. I'm not really. I don't really weigh that much. I just got solid muscle. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I look like I weigh more than what I actually do, man. But you really don't. Like, I need to get this thing taller, man. I need something taller. Let's see. Look at this. There's a little something back here. She said, what she's saying, definition, she said, I got some cake back here. Why wouldn't you have cake back here? You're a black woman. That's natural. That's just certain people. I mean, it comes in all ethnicities. It's not just on black women, but it's very known that black women gonna obviously have it. What's up, Nala? But do y'all know that some of you girls get insecure because of that? Oh, just out the way, bro. Got you. But like I said, there was this one girl I knew. She's a white girl, but she actually had some cake on her. And so her white ex-boyfriend, he I guess couldn't handle it. And she said, bro, he broke up with me because my butt was too big. I said no man ever. I said, because I asked her, I said, when did you first start? Because she like black guys. I said, when did you first start getting a black dude? She said, after my ex-boyfriend. That's the reason why so many white girls like black dudes. I'm trying to tell you, it's not just a fetish. It's just like sometimes black men are the only people that understand it. You know what I'm saying? She said, yeah. She said, dude told me my butt was too big and broke up with me. I said, bro, what? Is he gay? Like, bro, what? Some nigga be hoping that girl got big, but like, he's talking about your butt too big. I said, nah, I know what it was. He couldn't last. He couldn't last long. When you're working with a little peckerwood, you can't last long, can you? It makes him feel self-conscious. And the only way for him to take it out on you is he got to break up with you. Because she asked me, she said, well, I want to lose a little weight. And she was like, well, how do I lose weight? She said, I don't want to lose it up here and I don't want to lose it back here. And I said, just don't do extreme workouts like me. I said, do sit-ups. You can still keep all of that, still keep your core, lose like burn fat, through there. Do squats, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna lose it if you lose weight. I mean, you're gonna slim down like a little bit, but you can pretty much keep everything. But yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Like I said, rather a woman have a big badonka than a big mouth. That's the one thing you can't seem to work out. These girls not shut up and they talk too much. But yeah. I know what you got. Your mouth is the reason why you sing. It ain't your butt, it's your mouth. That's really what it be. Yeah, I said, yeah, a lot of them white dudes, man, they like white girls are like little boys. They do. That's why I know. Like, they like their girls are like children, bro. I think that's kind of strange. But you ain't knocking. Like I said, ain't nothing wrong with a skinny woman either. Because like I said, they be cool too. Like, they be looking good. But I said, I noticed a lot of white dudes. Because they can't handle all that, man. They can't handle all that, stuff. That's why y'all think the first ones dogging black women on the internet usually be these white dudes and these little fake profiles. Yeah, black hoes, and they chimping out. I said, yeah, you know why? They be like, yeah, ghetto culture, ghetto behavior. It's always like a black woman dancing, doing anything, ghetto culture behavior. I said, boy, I guarantee you, if she threw it on you like it was a bag of ice. Like, boy, you wouldn't say nothing. You wouldn't say black culture. Like, well, hot dogs on a stick. I think black lives do matter. Black culture rules. Buddy was able to shut up. He going home a happy man tonight. It's like, guys, I cuffed one. She threw it on me like I had a bad habit. Yeah, he just mad because he can't get the tongue. Yeah, they do. They be liking them anorexic girls. And like I said, I ain't knocking on women. You know what I'm saying? Some women come like that because even black women that's like super skinny. It depends on the woman. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a type. You know what I'm saying? I like my woman with a little meat on them, but like I said, if they're not like, if they're a little skinny, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never did that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I said usually black men, man, we like a little chunk. You feel me? And that's why some of the white girls I talked to, they said that they was like, that's why they like black dudes, because they said black dudes don't have an issue with you having like a little fupa, or like have an issue with you kind of being, weighing a little sun. I said, yeah, black men don't care. We ain't never care about that. I said, white dudes want you to look like little boys. That's why I thought that was strange. That you want them to look like little boys. Stay heavy, y'all. Like this right here. It's 30 pounds, man. It's 30 pounds full of fuel, like it's like don't know if it's like sand or something in here, but this is solid, man. It feel heavier than 30 pounds. Ugh. And I do tell women, I said, look, anybody knocking y'all for y'all weight of your body, that's fine. But, you know, I just tell them, girl, don't be the size of Mars, man. Don't be the size of a globe. You feel me? Like, don't do that. Like, don't be in the shape of this ball. You feel me? Like, you can wear a little something, but I'm like, but you can manage some stuff, man. I just tell them, just make sure you ain't got a gravitational orbit when you walk past. Oh, Pluto moon. Like, I was having security issues when I was young. I was in high school. Weighing 95 pounds. So my highest is 132. I'm at 130 currently, 124, 5'2", which ain't bad. That ain't bad, you know what I'm saying? I be trying to tell y'all, man, a lot of men like short women. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just really like the tall, lanky, skinny ones. That's kind of like, because they look not proportionate to their size, you know what I'm saying? That's why when you find like a stallion type, move out the way. You find like a stallion type, you know what I'm saying? And she's, like she might be tall. Like say you find a woman that's 5'10", which is tall for a woman. She's 5'10", but she looked like she would look if she was like 5'1" or 5'2", you know what I'm saying? That's actually pretty, like, you know what I'm saying? Look good. I was trying to tell one of the homies that, man, because he tried to go after this girl was like, I don't like Meg Thee Stallion one bit. I think that nigga's atrocious. But I'm not gonna lie and say that she don't have a nice physique. I mean, she's not an ugly woman. I mean, she got like a face I can't stand. You know what I'm saying? Like she got like you'll do face. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll do for now face. But her physique is outstanding. So I was like, I ain't gonna say she don't. But there was a woman that was kind of looked kind of like her. It's a fine black woman here. And so, dude thought one of my homies thought he was gonna try to holler her. I said, brother, she's out my league. You ain't gonna get her. She want dudes that look like her. You know, like that's in her league. He tried to shoot a shot, got shot down. I said, brother. I just told you, you wasn't ready for that, see? Yeah, the stallion, the actual horse, whatever that, donkey face. Like I said, her music sucks, her talent sucks. You know, I don't think she has the best looking face, but I ain't gonna say she ugly. Even if I don't like you, I ain't gonna say you ugly. But you definitely not somebody, which again, I don't know this, I can't say that, but, you know. She's tall, but she looks proportional, I guess, to like her size. Like she looks like she would look if she was like 5'1" or 5'2", you know. So you see taller women that's kind of like, yeah, that's built like her, you know. And then you got women that's built like Kevin Durant. Like Kevin Durant ain't nothing but 6'9", but he look like he's like 7'3" because he's so like skinny and lanky, you know what I'm saying? So it makes him look taller than what he really is, you know what I mean? I tell women, I said, man, ain't nothing wrong with it. I know some girls say that, man, they was just like, yeah, they was like, my butt be too big. I'm like, so, what's wrong with that? I said, yeah, I got to tone it down back here. I said, if you want to. I said, I don't think you're really going to have it go. Women that's just where all your weight goes. You can't really control it, you know what I'm saying? It's going to go to your thighs, your hips, you know, stuff like that. Just your genetics are good, you got good genetics, you know what I'm saying? So. That's why one of my friends, man, I know somebody that was talking to this dude, and he didn't want to get in the gym, but he wanted her to stay in the gym. And she got a nice physique and all that, you know what I'm saying? He wanted her to stay in the gym so she ain't lose her butt. Because he was like, nah, you're going to get lazy and you're going to get flabby and stuff like that. This nigga fat, y'all. Buddy got the stomach of a bird, but he's sitting there talking to his girlfriend, talking about stay fit. I said, hey, yo, how you going to tell her that? This old big wallaby. Like, I know you ain't trying to tell your girl something. Nigga, please. And she was like, yeah, we don't even go to the gym together. I said, yeah, that's how fast you can get your girl taken, like that. I said, you already giving her self-conscious issues, and then you unfair, and then you don't even go to the gym with her? Oh, bro, that's why I step in. That's why Steve steps in. That's why I was like, yeah, what's up, girl? You know, girls be taking what they lie and say they single. They be single because they already done mentally, so she's like, yeah, I'm already finished with you. That's why Steve steps in. She's like, oh, what big arms you have. How many reps you can do. What strong muscles you have. Yep, so yeah. You know, women, they be slick, try to come with that old slick talking. I know what you're doing. That's why I say I ain't dumb. I know what you're doing. I don't ever ask you, do you got a man? Because I'm like, after you talking to me, you ain't. You ain't. They all listen. They all say they single. Ugh. Oh man. No, so I don't know, man. You know, like I tell y'all women, man, don't ever feel self-conscious about your body, man. Even if you ain't got the body you want, just work on getting it. Because feeling bad about yourself, y'all, it's not gonna do nothing. I think doing something about it will, but sitting there feeling bad, man, that's not gonna. You know, I don't think no woman should be beating themselves up for this. What's up? What's up? Oh yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. Yeah, my bad. Oh, you good? No worries. No worries. Yeah. But yeah, man. I don't think women should feel bad, man, about how they look. You know what I'm saying? Unless they run their mouth. It's always the ones, man, with me that run their mouth. Those are the ones I'm kind of like, you know, of course they get the juice. You know what I'm saying? But the ones behind their business, you know what I'm saying, they ain't bothering nobody. Why was he juggling on his leg like that? That was gay. But anyways, that was weird. That threw me off guard. But yeah, like I said, man, women, feel confident in yourself, man. And like I said, go get a gym membership, man. It ain't nothing but like $20, like $20, $30. Go get one, you know? You'll spend $20, $30 on Olive Garden, man, on a bag. It's like, bro, go spend that on some, you know, on the gym membership. You feel me? Because home workouts, man, they free, but everybody get lazy at home. You're not going to work out as hard when you're at home if you ain't motivated with like a bunch of people here like people here, you know what I'm saying? So let's go to the gym. So you're like, well, I'm already out here. I might as well get my money worth, my gas worth, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're going to do more when you're around people that actually want to do the same thing as you. So that's why I said I definitely advise everybody go to the gym, man. You know what I'm saying? Work on your body, man. Lose your weight, you know. And if you got kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, we understand, you know, come with it. But, you know, like I said, you can trim up the baby weight, you feel me? I seen mothers out there jogging with their child in the stroller, you feel me? I've seen people jogging with their dogs. Like, that's all type of people being active, man. You know what I'm saying? They not letting that stop them. But I tell some of you girls, I say, well, you know, now it's the baby. I'm like, nigga, your kids are 6 and 10 years old. You have baby weight for 6 years? You know what I'm saying? These are the type of women that went to our church. Oh, we can't find no good black men. Why be single? I'm like, yeah, because you still holding on to 20 years of baby weight. That's probably why. The first thing the brother see when he walked through the door, man, is daggone, what's his name? What's that purple monster name from the McDonald's? Gremlin or whatever, Gerbil, whatever name is. Like, he see Pinky Winky, man, when he walk in the door. He don't want that. They're like, nah, but we got kids. You had kids like 8 years ago. It's different than a woman that just had a child. And even some of them, I see them being active. Because, again, they don't just let themselves go, man. Everybody said, what's up, Mike? Everybody be coming with that postpartum. I said, yeah, we understand postpartum. I said, but you not dealing with postpartum. You just a nigga. That's your problem. Women that have postpartum, yes, I definitely understand that. We understand that stuff, man. That's why I said a woman during childbirth and after childbirth, before, during, and after, y'all have it hard. I understand that. So we don't knock y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Grimace. That's his name, Grimace. That's what brothers would see, man. They come to our church trying to holler one of these females, Grimace over there. I'm like, yep. They was wondering why they stayed single. I was like, you for real? They would get too hyped when they would be preaching about the black woman and the Hebrew man and stuff. They would get too hyped. Y'all black men are coming, not y'all's. So, bro, he ain't talking about y'all. You still got to keep up appearances, cuz. They be thirsty going on these conferences with us. We go to Baltimore or Dallas. They be thirsty. They ain't gonna find a brother there, bro. Didn't one brother talk to them? Because you ain't the type of black woman he wants. I said, look here, sister, know your lane. Know your lane, baby girl. Come on now. I ain't putting you down, but I'm just like, but you got a little bit too much dip on your chip. You feel me? Like, you gotta, you know, tone it down. But they be fighting over a man. I said, yeah, don't no good black woman do that. They ain't fighting over no man. You know why? Because if you know what you got, you don't need to fight over nothing. Believe me. If you know you got that thing, you don't need to be fighting over a ring. You hear me? I didn't even try to make that rhyme. I actually did rhyme. You feel me? That's why I tell you, if a woman knows she's beautiful and knows she got it like that, she ain't I'm not saying she ain't self-conscious or insecure, but I'm saying, but she definitely ain't fighting over no man. She definitely ain't walking around thinking that she's ugly and unloved and, you know what I'm saying, get mad when brothers don't want her. Now, she knows she can pull any brother she sees. Believe me. You know the women that get the men now. The quiet ones don't say nothing. The women that mind their business, going to the gym like this. These are the ones that dudes want because they stay out the way. Not the ones in the mirror in front of everybody's face, but the ones that pretty much stay out the way. Men want that. Whew. Do some rope pulling. Bro, I like this workout, but I feel like this workout kind of racist, man. Cause like, why are we pulling rope? I never understood. Like, why are we? What is this for? Like, we hanging niggas. I don't like it. That's kind of racist. That's why y'all, man. Don't be like stereotypical Rasputia, man. And don't be like that old fat white girl, Honey Boo Boo. Don't be like her. That's why I be trying to tell you. Because then he'd be like, yeah, he's like, nah, so many black women be big. He said, man, that white girl, you were big like her big white mama. I said, yeah. They do be true, man. It's like, because I saw a pitch comparison with somebody, they was making like a little meme joke. And they said black girls, when they get white dudes, it's always like some good looking white guy, intelligent, look good, take care of himself. And then they said black dudes, when they get white girls, they always got these big fat ones. I said, bro, that be true. Sometimes that do be true. Like, most of the dudes, I do think that when they get white, when they get like some good looking ones. But some of these dudes be getting these big ones. And if it's who you like, it's who you like. But I'm like, yeah. Well, T, stay on, brother. T, stay on. Might do some of those. What's the other one? That's fun I do that. Doing with these little hammer weights, I think. They call hammer weights home. So yeah, y'all women have some confidence in yourself, man. If you're gonna let anybody put you down, which seems to be the only ones that put people down. Ain't no good looking men doing this, putting y'all down. It's always these little weird, ugly niggas. Dude got a pregnant belly himself trying to put y'all down. Never gonna believe. I said, don't be ashamed of who you are, man. You feel me? But just work on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not ashamed of who I am, but I always understood I can improve and have improvements on myself. Like natural improvements, and improve. That's why I said if I was a thick, skinny man or a fat man, I would still be a good man. But I'm like, but not like my appearance. I like to stay looking like this. I like to stay muscular. I like to take care of myself. Appearance do be everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna show up to your job or for a job interview, man, and some busted up tennis shoes and some paint clothes. Like, no. So you gonna show up nice, presentable, because you want to be the one to get the job, right? So I tell people the same thing, like, bro, when you present yourself out here in a relationship, put on your Sunday best. If you making a profile, bro, you want your profile. I be see some of these dudes' profiles. I'm like, yo, one of the homies like, yeah, I'm gonna show you my profile, man. See what I'm working with. I was like, brother, you ain't getting no swipes. I said, bro, you ain't getting no swipes, dog. Look at you, how you present yourself. Hold on. I said, bro, you gotta have some. I said, everybody has to have at least one gym photo, at least 1 or 2 gym photos. You feel me? You gotta have a flex photo or like a good looking photo like that where you're showing your muscles. You know what I'm saying? Showing what you're working with. And then you gotta have a maybe one in a suit, looking presentable, dressed up pretty nice, your Sunday best, right? I said, bro, you gotta have all different type of options. Why is this blurry? There we go. I said, bro, you gonna have to do better than that, you feel me? Bro had his profile picture as a collage. I said, nah, man. I said, bro, come on, dog. You gotta warm it up. I said, bro, don't do that, because then they don't know. And then he had like group photos. I said, that's not wrong to have a group photo. But I said, bro, most of your photos can't really be group photos because they not gonna know which one you is. You feel me? I said, nah, man. You feel me? I said, you gotta look presentable to women, man. You want a woman to swipe. You want a woman to be like, yeah, he's cute. I like him. What's the first thing that brought women to me when they start swiping? They saw my profile. That's what they first say. Like, yeah, I like your pictures. Like, you look cool. And then I verify that I'm real, and they realize you're real. Oh yeah, they like that. They like a brother that stay fit. I like a woman that stay fit too. Cause I done seen a lot of women that won't fit men. They some fat hoes. I'm like, it's a workout right there, man. How many days a week do you go to the gym? It depends. Depends on what area I'm in. I've been traveling quite a while, so I try to go when I can. Gym in San Antonio, like in Louisville, there's a lot of closer locations, so I can really go whenever. But San Antonio, man, stuff is a little further away. So, you know, I don't choose to go every day. But, you know, I at least try to do like 2 times a week, at least. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much when I'm working, man, like, you know, mama put you to work when you get here, so you pretty much doing workouts here. You feel me? Like working at a Grace Retreat, man, is a workout, you know what I'm saying? Like doing all it. What's that? Oh, thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, I'm pretty much always at work. That's why I said I'm always doing something that's physical, so I get a lot of workout in, you feel me? Like yesterday, I was helping mama with something, and she was trying to like double team it. I said, no, I got it. I said, mom, you go on, I got it. You feel me? She's like, is it because I'm slowing you down? I said, no, not just that. I said, mama, you wearing a dress right now, so I don't want you to get your stuff dirty. And then on top of it, I'm just like, look, I do this work all the time. Like, I'm always like this. I said, I really noticed I work faster when I'm by myself. I definitely work faster when I do it myself. Like I had to move all mama furniture out of her room. She was doing like a little bit of remodeling and stuff. So I moved all her furniture out the room, you know what I'm saying? And then once it was done, I moved it all back by myself. And she came in and said, oh yeah, you put my furniture back in. I said, yeah, I just went in and got it out the way. Like, it was blocking the TV. So I said, look, I need this stuff to move. So I just moved all her furniture back. Her big old mama got the real big antique stuff. Got the real big like antique dresses and like nightstands and stuff like that, like drawers and stuff. And she said, you did this by yourself? Yeah. I said, what, you underestimate how strong? I'm like, no, I do it. I said, man, look, if somebody said it was, look, if somebody put out there on the curb, that was a free Lamborghini, if you can haul it, you can have it, and they're going to put that on his back. Well, I tell you, I'll haul it like I'm a daggone slave, like I'm an ox. I'll pull it back to my apartment. Man, please. You feel me? Don't underestimate the strength of a Negro when you say free stuff. There is no limit. Can't let nobody else have it. He said, do you have a certain diet? Nope, never went on a diet. I don't believe diets work, y'all. I ain't never, ever in my life went on no diet. I ain't never did no don't eat red meat. No diddy. I ain't never went on no beans and rice only, lean green protein killing machine. I ain't never did that, bro. Bro, I've always ate what I want to eat. Just eat what I want to eat, you feel me? So, I never wanted to change my meal plan. I said I do want to eat a little better, but I said I want to still eat a lot of the same way that I eat. But I said I want to still keep maintain a nice body. And I said just work out 3 times harder. So all the workouts that I do, what everybody else does, these little punk workouts, I said I'll just work out 3 to 4 times harder. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you see me extreme now. See like how my muscles are cut in extreme. That's from years of doing extreme workouts. Because I'm like, I just want to eat good, delicious food. I'm not going to eat what I know, like people doing this gluten-free and this certain calorie free. They be checking the box for like nutrients and stuff. I don't do that. I don't even know how much sugars and stuff. I don't care how much sugars and stuff. People be doing this trans fats and stuff. Like, bro, I thought trans fat was part of the LGBT community. I didn't even know that was even a thing. I said, bro, this is actually in the food. You feel me? I said, I ain't know nothing about this. I said, man, I don't check that stuff. I really don't. I don't know what sodium is and hydrochlorophene and chloride and Clorox bleach. I don't know what none of that stuff is, nigga. I just eat the food, work out hard. You know what I'm saying? Stay active. People's like, oh, you're so lucky. You can eat cupcakes and you can eat candy. Like I said, yeah. And when you go running like 5-6 miles a day, like I do, yeah, you can still eat what you want to eat. People don't want to do that. They want to have the results in the body and the freedom that you got, but I'm telling people what you got to do to get it, and they don't do it. I'm like, well, then you don't want to have a meal-free plan. Like, you don't want to do that. So, nah, I ain't never did no diets, man, ever. Diets don't work. Weight Watchers don't work. Jenny Craig don't work. Nah, man. Just work out. Stay active. I saw a girl. She lost a lot of weight because she said, bro, even Daddy said it, man. He said, if you simply stop eating meat, no Diddy, then you'll lose weight. Because there's a lot of stuff in meat and stuff. So they was like, if you stop eating that stuff all the time, you'll lose a lot of weight. You know what I'm saying? And so people stop eating a lot of beef and pork and stuff like that, and they lose a lot of weight, man, because, again, you know, the weight is in the meat. See what I'm doing right here? That's what the fat Hebrew Israelites should be doing. They probably on that corner, that same corner they was yesterday, trying to harass other niggas walking past. Oh, fat boys out there with no word, no doctrine. Should be in the gym. They can't afford a gym membership. That's why they out there on the block for free. Harassing the locals, idiots. So I never really know how to wrap this tape. I don't really do this tape like that no more, so I forget how you're supposed to wrap it. So I try to wrap it the best I can. And it gotta be more like yeah, like I said, just stay fit, man. Get out there and work your muscles out, you know what I'm saying? So we got a generation full of lazy foods, man. They trying to get fast abs and fast muscles. Like, nah, man. It takes time, bro. You gotta build stuff. It takes time, you feel me? People don't want to give that time, man. Anything they supposed to have it now. It's like, well, bro, it don't work that way. It don't work that way, bro. Like, everything takes a little bit of time, you know what I mean? I ain't wrap this tape like I used to, man. I used to do my kickboxing, man. I need to get back on my Muay Thai. So I need to actually go get some lessons, man. Get registered again. I think it was like 1 in there. Is it 1 in there? Is it 1 in there? I have no idea. I forgot how to do this, y'all. It's been a minute, so I'm just gonna do it the best I can. Just wrap your fingers real good, that's all. That's kind of how it is. It's like to do. So with y'all foods, man. How y'all Saturday is? Y'all good? Cubans. We got a lot of Cubans in this area. Shout out to the Cuban. Shout out to the Cuban nation, man. They be cool too. Some of them be cool. You know what I'm saying? I got a friend, man. She Cuban. She a little wild though. She a little wild. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. Cubans be some niggas. They do, man. They be niggas. Stay heavy. Ugh. That's like you just stop moving. Yeah. I used to love getting the bag. I used to have a bag outside my house. You know what I'm saying? I was in the bag all the time. I love the work until I would carry the bag up and down the steps. Like I think this bag's a little heavy right here. This is one of the heavy bags. My Everlast bag I had was like 80 pounds. So it's perfect for putting on the shoulder, carrying it up and down, you know what I'm saying? Up and down the steps, great workouts, man. I think I would carry it around the yard too, then I would hang it up and hit it, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to get into boxing, you know what I'm saying? Because we used to watch boxing with Pops a lot, man, growing up. And so, boxing pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like it was so basic. I'm like, I want something where you can use your feet too, man. Like, I'm trying to hurt niggas. I ain't just trying to fight you, I'm trying to hurt you. So, I thought about MMA, but I'm like, MMA seems kind of like, I don't know, it don't really suit me, you know what I'm saying? So I said, kickboxing seems like it's pretty cool. I like kickboxing. But then I was like, Muay Thai is kind of like the same as kickboxing, just a little bit more advanced, I think, like way more advanced. So, I definitely take Muay Thai. You know what I'm saying? I don't do all that like Jeet Kune Do and like Kung Fu and so I don't really do like the martial arts stuff like that. I just like basic stuff where I can hurt you. I ain't trying to do all them other, you know, they be trying to like nerd pauses and stuff. I don't be trying to do all that, you feel me? I'm just be trying to hurt something. Yeah, that's what MMA is. MMA is UFC. I thought about doing that, but I don't know, I don't want to. One thing people really underestimate is the body shots. And body shots, man, take your opponent out. Body shots are so loud you can hear them too. Like everybody go for the face, which is cool. Because your face, I think, is the most weakest spot, but you're really underestimating your body shots, man. Hit people there. That stuff hurt. That'll take your wind out, man. Make your heart feel like you done skipped a beat, you feel me? Like, that's why I remember we used to watch boxing with Pops, man. And he loved boxing, man, you know what I'm saying? Whenever somebody be delivering like brutal body shots, he said, oh, them body shots hurt. He said, he hurt, man, body shots hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I said them body shots hurt, man. Like, people might think it ain't your face. They be thinking because they got their guard up and they hit them in their side and they real, like, but that stuff hurts, man. It really do. You ever had your wind knocked out of you? That's what it feel like. It hurt, man. I saw a dude trying to fight somebody military. He was talking crazy, calling people niggers and stuff. Yep. And that dude came in. Oh, he whooped him. He didn't just go for his face. He went straight for the body. I think dude tried to protect his face. Bro, he was killing him with them body shots. I said, bro, he done killed this man. Yo, you can hear the body shots too. He was just doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Like your body, like, it's like, you hear like it's like an impact when you hit yourself. That's what it sounded. It was like doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Bro, I thought that was a bass drum. He said doo-doo-doo-doo. Man's was hit everywhere, man. It's like his internals was bleeding. I think he gave that man internal bleeding, bro. It hurt. Oh, where you did? Okay, when I was little, I was playing Army. Are you Navy and Army? Is that what you? Former military. Get it in. We gotta get this area next, man. We gotta work it out. Need to get more defined, you know what I'm saying? You know, people be doing all this. I don't be doing all this stuff. Hold on, do it. Oh, okay. I thought you said you was former Navy. Okay. If I say, brother, if she's Army or Navy, wife her up. It's something about a black woman being in the Navy or the Army. It's like, that's kind of cool. Like, it is pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? I thought I saw something one time, man. It's this girl, she was Army or Navy or something. But, you know, she had a little donk on her, you feel me? So all the dudes was like, yeah, I'm definitely going to be watching her 6. I said, you niggas are stupid. They so stupid, man. They said it'd be an honor to watch her 6 all the time. And I said, girl, you might distract us in battle. It's like, move, get that move. Nigga was just sitting there like, huh? What? What? Yeah, that hurt. But I got the wind knocked out of me before, but I passed out. That was when I was younger, like 7th grade. I was in like 8th grade. I got the wind knocked out of me before. Whew. Hold up. Well, I know it's pretty early. I don't know why my peoples is yet. It's Saturday, so them niggas probably still sleep. Daggone 2 in the afternoon, still sleep. But I ain't got Crystal or Mike in here. I was gonna send my music Discord link. I'm trying to add as many people as I can. I'm about to get off this channel, so add as many people as I can before I add you to my official one. Make sure you cool, you ain't no weirdo. So when one of them come in, you want the Discord link, I'll try to add some of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Ouch. I said we gotta verify, make sure you ain't a weirdo. But never know. That be some thirsty hoes over here, man. I'm trying to tell you. Ain't no wrong with thirsty, but you know, they be a little too thirsty. They said this thirst, I need you to quench it. They would think I'm the Kool-Aid man or something, man. Like they be coming over here just trying to get their thirst quenched. I said, girl, look. You ain't even my type, nigga. Girl, E. Girl, bye. Girl, Woo. Just run a couple more rounds. It's like, I feel like when I'm doing a left jab, like I'm not left-handed, so my left jab is kind of off a little bit. It's more like, it's hard to uppercut him with bad because, well, you can't. Position. I don't want to position myself like total sideways. I want to kind of position it like kind of static, like something more like, I guess something more like this. Like not too far apart, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like too far. Even though too far gives you a balance, I kind of want to be like, and not too close, because too close to knock you off balance. So I kind of want to be like midway, you know what I'm saying? Like close enough where I can get you and keep my balance and not like spread out, you know what I'm saying? Because if I got to jab extra, I don't want to be all the way up there. I think I have more power on the way back here because you really get it from turning your hips, you know what I'm saying? So when you're out there, you get way more power, you know what I'm saying? But when you in, you can't really do it like that, you know what I'm saying? They do, man. They be a little too close. I'm like, look, I ain't into that, bro. Like I said, men don't like desperate women. Women don't like desperate men. The same, so that stuff be weird. Keep on blowing up your DMs, keep on trying to holler at you. I'm like, look, I get that you see what you like, but you ain't got to be like that. That's kind of weird, you know what I'm saying? Then they come their dreams. I had a dream. I was thinking about you, nigga, weirdo. Yeah. I said, I know your pH balance off. I can tell. I know you stink. Like, girl, it ain't hard to tell. I know the ones that stink, the ones talk too much. I know you smell like Long John Silver's, nigga. You trying to talk? Oh, Captain D's over here. They'd be obsessed. They'd be watching before they go to bed. Wishing they had me in their arms or something. That old freak me type stuff. I'm thinking about you. You should be thinking about your baby daddy. You should be thinking about me. Go get in his arms. If he ain't cuffed already, if he ain't cuffed and locked up, go get in his arms. You know what I'm saying? Nah, they want a free nigga. Free nigga with good credit. That's what they want. Sorry about that, baby mama. I don't want that. As much as they holler, because that's something we need to start doing too. As much as they holler about these white women take black men, like, no. I think some of you baby mamas are trying to take the good black brothers that ain't got no children. Y'all taking other women's black men. Leave the niggas alone. If you got kids all the daggone world, you don't need a black man that ain't got children. No, you go get another nigga that got kids and y'all gonna make a whole family sandwich or something. Like, nigga, leave us alone. Go intermingle yourself with each other, leave us alone. Stop trying to take the good black man from the good black sisters. Y'all not no good black women. That's what we really need to be getting on. These same hoes in the comments get mad at other black men, other black women because they found somebody good. I say, yeah. You mad because you don't want to date a nigga with 5 children. Go get some dude that got kids like you got kids and leave the single brothers with no children alone. They don't want y'all. He don't want you. Crazy or something around there, man. Right? Yeah. You know why you won't do it? Because you a sane person. You a cool, sane person. I said they not. These people are freaking weird. They mental or something, man. Something wrong with them. I don't think people just be mental. I just think they just be like unusual. They really weird nowadays. You know what I'm saying? They be doing that crap. So you tell these wretched baby mamas and these sexy reds, leave y'all black men alone that's single, that ain't got children. Tell them to stop trying to take the men that got children, or the men that ain't got kids. I think that's very atrocious. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. The epidemic of these crazy single mamas trying to take niggas that ain't got kids. They want a Michael B. Jordan now. Like that's atrocious. You don't deserve no type of nigga like that. No, that's for the good black women that waited like this black man. Y'all always trying to hop on the next good Negro. Like, leave Negroes alone, man. They don't want y'all niggas. And again, we don't knock single moms, man. But I said, but single moms, some of y'all need to learn y'all place too. Like, you don't just get to get what you want because you said so. You ain't no bad B or whatever you call yourself, whatever you think you is. Negro, please. No, you definitely act like that word. You sure do act like that word. I ain't gonna lie to you. You sure do. That's why you walking around the title now. And then you get mad at a black man who don't want to deal with 4 children. That ain't his. Everybody ain't king for that, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You 24. You 24 and got no kid. Ain't nothing wrong with it. That's why I said I just turned 32 the other day, man. I ain't got no children, and I like it like that. Shoot, children take a lot of responsibilities, man. That's a lot. You gotta be ready for that. You feel me? Imagine that. I'm just trying to take care of a German Shepherd, man. That little Negro was so much work. Imagine a child with a bitter baby mama. Oh my gosh. Or a dude that you with that can't be a man and you want to take care of you. That's atrocious. You better be thanking God every day you ain't got no children yet. These little niggas, man, crazy. And then people, it's hard for them to stay in relationships, man, and be weird. What's up, Marsha? Miss Tuna, what's up? Ain't nothing wrong with having no children yet, man, at 24. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Go as many years as you want to without having them. Because I'm telling you, when you get that, you ain't going to have a lot of peace. You know what you're going to deal with? Pregnancy issues. And then after pregnancy, or during pregnancy, it's going to be hell. Because you're going to have to hold that little nigga for 9 months. That's a lot of hell, man, having a child. And then after you have the child, you're going to have postpartum. Bruh, women be forgetting, yo. That's why I'm saying, like, women be forgetting. Like, my friend, my sister even said that when she had her kids and stuff, she was like, yeah, sometimes she would forget. You get memory loss. My friend had her baby, said, yeah, she forgot a couple of things. I think up to like a year or two, they forget stuff. And then she had to get surgery on her back because she was having back issues, man, because she got a big old baby. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong. That's why I said, don't let nobody be pressuring y'all, man, doing stuff. Man, don't let nobody pressure y'all. Man, please. You got children when you ready to have children and when you feel like your body ready to have children, man. Nigga ain't carrying no child. They don't know what it's like. You feel me? I think both people got to come to an agreement with that. Don't feel bad because you 30 and you ain't married and got kids, man. It ain't never too late. I done seen a 65-year-old raising done had a child. If she could have a child at 65, man, you got plenty of time. Don't worry about that. I don't. First off, that's the crazy part. 'Cause I don't know who hitting no 65-year-old woman, but I mean, yeah. If she can have one, hey man, if a razor can get it, man, a grape, a nice juicy grape can get it. Like, bro, like, come on, man. Okay, I'll catch you later. Yep. Shoot, you ain't in no rush. Yep. Are you 27 for real? Well, I keep thinking everybody be my age, man. I don't know why I be slow. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I was 27. People ask me that same question. I say, you know who I'm married to? It's called Nunya. First name Nunya, last name business. Don't worry about it. We gonna get a wife when I dad gonna please? I was planning on 33 to get engaged and get married. I said, I might wait till 39 if I want to. Ain't nobody gonna tell me what I can and can't do. I'm gonna do what I want to when I said so. This is on my timing with the woman I want to be with. There's a whole lot of women of it, all ethnicities in this world. I got a sample. Nigga gonna sample. I'll be dogging off if I'm gonna let somebody tell me who I am and ain't gonna be with who I gotta be happy with. Nigga, please, I'm a sample. What you talking about? How you know a nigga wife is even in the United States, man? Please. That's why I say, you know who be on our back? A bunch of old niggas. A bunch of old niggas with bad credit and old English. That's what they do. Be drinking that old English. Worry about what we doing. I said, how many more old Englishes you gonna drink, Grandpa? How many? This is your 460th one in 20 years. How many more you gonna drink before you realize that's cheap? Take this stuff off. I'm gonna go do another workout. Everybody be on that case. Talking about, yeah, your biological clock. They tell women your biological clock ticking. If it is, what you gonna do? How you know everybody wanna have kids? Some people don't wanna have it. Some people don't want to. People just be, bro, I'm telling you, man. People just be weird. So, bro, that's a lot of work for a woman to have a child, man. They got to be mentally, physically, and spiritually ready for that, bro. You have any idea what that's like? I don't even like children, man. I can't stand being around somebody's kid for 20 minutes. Imagine having to carry them for 9 months, bro. That is hell, bro. I'm trying to tell you. That stuff is not for the weak, bro. You feel me? They be acting like that stuff is easy. That's why I said, I don't know how y'all be popping them in and out, man. I don't know how y'all do it. That's boy, look. Well, I said that postpartum is real, man. You gotta deal with this little nigga. I like stuff to go on my command, and when something don't shut up when I tell it to shut up, that's how I know I'm not good with babies. Because if I tell you shut up and you don't shut up, I'm gonna get mad. You know what I'm saying? Sitting there with a baby crying, I said, well, I'll put the baby in the other room, let it cry all night. Like, I ain't got time for that. Bro, I know, I'm not gonna say I know what postpartum is like, I don't. But the closest thing I came to postpartum, bro, was when I was dealing with this stupid dog at the airport. This dumb dog. They would not come and get this little nigga. They told me I could get on the plane with him. And then they said I couldn't get on the plane with him. I had to get a refund. I was at the airport, y'all, for about 14 hours, man. I was supposed to leave. My flight was supposed to leave at like 4 in the morning, or 5 in the morning. I got to the airport around 4 in the morning. It's raining wet outside, so we got stuck in the rain. The first Uber left us because he saw the dog, didn't want to give us a ride. I paid like $60 in Uber, dude. That really pissed me off. And then I was going to have to pay another $60, a whole $120 in total, to go back home. I said, bro, $120 for nothing. So I'm stuck at the airport with this dumb dog. This dog is trying to fight everything at sea, man, trying to bite other dogs, making a scene. I'm getting pissed off, man. I'm losing my patience. The animal control wouldn't come get him. My friends, everybody that I knew that I did favors for, act like they can't come and get him. Yo, I was drained. I ain't never been more drain-faced in my life. Yo, I was like, yo, I'm going to throw him off his roof. That's how I felt. That's how I know when some women be in postpartum and some of them be saying that they say, yo, I almost like drown my kids, like I almost did something. I know what they be talking about. Because, like, bro, when you in that mood, like, you just don't care. Like, you kind of just, like, it's like another side of you come out. And then I thought about women that go through postpartum. I was like, bro, I know what that feels like in a way. I said, bro, that does not feel good. I know that stuff ain't easy, man. That stuff is not easy. I don't know how y'all ain't threw y'all kids to a wall yet, man. Little niggas don't shut up. They don't listen. They don't act right. That's how I know I can't have kids yet, man, because I'd have body slam my child, talk crazy to me, and won't shut up. You feel me? I said, bro, I wanted to body slam the dog. It was just too many witnesses. I said, bro, I just couldn't do nothing. You feel me? So I said, I can only imagine what women are dealing with, man, with these freaking children. That's why I tell you, I said, boy, having a child is a big thing, man. And then y'all be with dudes that only want to be real men, man. They don't grow up, and then they got y'all taking care of them too. So now you taking care of 5 children. It's cool. It's a big old fat behind. That's got to be atrocious, yo. I don't know how y'all do that, because I personally can't. That's why I say give yourself time, man. Yeah, figure yourself out. Give yourself time. You ain't in no rush. I remember that too, man. People trying to pressure us to get married young. I said, why get married at freaking 55? I don't want to. Ain't no nigga gonna tell me what age I'm gonna get married at. My daddy tried to say that, but when we was teenagers, he tried to say that. He got up on the stage preaching, yeah, my son's gonna be married at 17. Nigga, no, we not. And that's why when 17 came, we wasn't married. Cause I'm like, you ain't gonna tell us what age we gonna get married? Nah, man. I was trying to put something on a nigga. You trying to perform in front of people? Like, nah, man. Because he was worried about people. Sometimes he was worried about people think. He was like, no, y'all need to get married young. No, I don't. And I ain't married yet. And I'm 32. Like, you ain't gonna tell me what age I'm gonna get married? It's the fact. It's like, bro, why y'all think y'all gonna control a nigga like, nah, man? He said, yeah, I know people talking about this young. Yeah, it is young. I'm not getting married at no 17. My brother got married, I think, at like, what, 18 or 19? You feel me? I ain't getting married on no daggone 17. Man, what I look like? I don't even know about life yet. And then you go out here with somebody in life, don't know how life functions, don't know how life works. And then you get with another freaking child, because y'all both are freaking children, and don't know what the first thing about life is. And then you get married early and divorce early. See? I know people like that, man, got married early. They didn't know how life went. They didn't know how life works. They didn't know what love was. Didn't know how life worked. And then they end up getting divorced because they don't know nothing. They didn't get themselves time to live and time to think. And that's why a study just came out. They said men usually in their 30s on up usually stay married longer because you're not a freaking child when you get married. You are still a child when you're 21, dude. You still think like a child. I was an idiot when I was 21. You don't know what you're doing or what you're talking about. That's why everybody that was on this Nolan Wills case, man, talking about why he run up. Bro, he's a freaking 18-year-old child. He don't know. I was like that when I was 18. I thought the world wasn't like that. I thought everybody was cool and racism only existed in the 60s. You know what I'm saying? People out here don't hate us like that. And nah, they your friends and everybody's cool. I thought the same thing when I was 18, dude. But when you're 18, you're not fully developed. He's a child, man. If he knew his people was dangerous, don't you think he would have probably not went out there? He didn't know that because he's a child. See, I think now, I can get around all white people now, but I got my Glock because I know how white people act. I can get around Negroes now, but I got my Glock because I know how people act. I didn't know that when I was younger because I was thinking with a young man mindset. I didn't know that. That's why I said leave the child alone. Let the boy rest in peace, man. He didn't know he was a child. You feel me? That's why we trying to tell people, don't be letting nobody pressure y'all into doing stuff, man. You ain't got to be married at no certain age. You're not Jezebel because you ain't got a man. You ain't Jezebel because you don't listen to everybody. You feel me? Everybody want to use your biological clock. Well, if you want to let your biological time run out, that's on you. Yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. Why are people so obsessed with what you do with your body? As much as we talk about my body, why are they so worried about what time you get married? What you do with yours? That's why I said we got this little shame factor now where somebody in the family won't shame something. They're going, we are not Japanese. We don't do this whole samurai culture. We don't do that. You bring honor, dishonor among the family. Good. I don't even like this family. Why I care? That's why you see now the young generation moves far away because they don't even like their own family. They tired of Negroes. They don't care what you think, man. That's why we don't tell you stuff. Have you never realized that? They be saying some of the dumbest stuff now. Right, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's why I told you. That's why I tell people, I said, bro, especially women, I said, listen, in this day and age, in this economy, if you live at home with your people, there ain't nothing wrong with that. That's okay to live at home with people, man. That's why I said we be trying to flex and make people think that we got it like that. It's okay not to have it like that, man. Nowadays in this economy, a lot of people are moving back home, bro, because they making it impossible to afford rent. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people, some people that have money like that, they be scamming folk. You feel me? Everybody got to have 2-3 jobs, you know what I'm saying, to have a side hustle and stuff like that because it's hard to live out here, bro. Thank God that a lot of us are blessed. But I said, but if you have to move back in with your people for a little bit, there's nothing wrong with that. It does not make you a failure. If you were married and got divorced, it does not make you a failure, dude. Some stuff just happens, and sadly, that's starting to become the norm, man. There's a lot of people that got married young, and then they end up getting divorced because they didn't realize that the person they was with put on a show. They didn't realize that he was a weirdo. They didn't realize that dude was a freaking sex addict. They didn't know that. And then when they got with him and wonder why he wouldn't touch him and wonder why he was acting funny, he messing around with other women. She didn't know that because dude put on the show. Because when you're young-minded, you don't got the spirit of discernment like that. You don't know that. And so then they realize they try to make it work like everybody else said. People condemn them. If you get divorced, God gonna hate you and he ain't gonna bless your next marriage and stuff like that. And like I said, you can only do so much that you just like, bro, I don't even care no more. Like, I don't care. That's why I said don't ever let nobody press you to do nothing young. And that's why people go out here and make a lot of young, dumb stuff. And that's how most of these niggas are the way they are because they was young and messed up their credit. And now their credit's bad. That's why they gonna use some other black woman credit because he jacked up his credit. Why y'all gonna listen to people, man? First off, check the credit score. If you ever listen to somebody's advice, what your credit score is. I'm not listening to no low nigga credit score. I never. Why you think I don't listen to niggas? Bunch of Hebrew Israelites outside on the corner yesterday. I guarantee y'all they credit scores in the negative 30s. And they sitting there talking to us. Your credit score ain't good. That's why you're here on the corner. I'm not going to take life advice from a freaking drug addict like you, nigga. You don't know what you're talking about. You can't stay out penitentiary. You're trying to come give somebody life advice. Stay out the pen, dude. I was in penitentiary, man, just doing stuff. Don't ever let nobody tell you what you can't do. That's why I said they be trying to shame a lot of women because the women ain't married yet. See, the black woman ain't getting married. Why you worried about what the black woman doing? If she ain't get married, that's on them. That ain't got nothing to do with you. I done had it, man, with the battle of the sexes and the battle of the races and stuff. That stuff is annoying, man. It's annoying. Every time I freaking turn on Instagram and some nosy negative nigga, see the black woman, man, they ain't getting married because they act like this. And then here comes some black woman, see the black men, they probably say, y'all just going back and forth. All y'all niggas dumb. Worry about your life and yourself. I mean, man, this stuff is getting, I understand why some people are saying some of the stuff that they saying, but it's getting to a point where it's just like, bro, people are just obsessive. Then they be on black women because they wear weaves and wigs. If they want to wear a weave and wig, let them wear a weave and wig, bro, that ain't no problem. If you don't want them, then you don't want them. Why you worry about what they doing? That stuff is so annoying, man. See, black women always wearing wigs. If they want to wear a wig, let them wear a wig. Like, what they got to do with you? If you want a natural black woman, they exist. Go where they are. Why you want to go on somebody else? Leave them alone, nigga. Some of us don't always like it, but that ain't up to you what you like. Go get what you like. Leave them alone. You see some black women get on her and see some do. They go date white girl, but then don't talk to the brother that date white girl. What you want us to tell you? Stop getting on her talk crazy. Don't like her. My gosh, man, this stuff is so stupid now. That's why I said if I was world dictator, man, all y'all be in chains, man. All y'all be locked up. Every race, every society, man, y'all all would go to the pen. All y'all. I can't stand y'all. I can't stand you niggas. There would be no more free speech. I'm taking everybody's voice. I'm taking everybody's voting rights. I'm taking everybody's rights to do anything. I'm taking everybody's freedom. All y'all niggas gonna be the same. Everybody gonna be charcoal black because you're gonna be out there in the sun working in my fields all day. All y'all gonna be wearing gray colors. Ain't gonna be no vibrant colors no more. Everybody gonna be the same and everybody gonna know what it feel like to be a nigga because y'all all talk too much. Stuff is weird, man. Oh my gosh, all podcasts, all YouTubers, all spiritual weirdos, Hebrew Israelites on the corner, Proud Boys, all y'all niggas getting taken. I don't like none of y'all. My gosh, y'all the dumbest people of all time. All y'all do is run your mouth and talk all day. Leave people alone, man. Why you get on social media doing this stuff? Some stuff is the truth. People make talking points, but some stuff is just like, no, niggas got vendettas, man. That's really what it be, man. Some dudes hate black women, get on there and bash them all day. And then some black women hate black men and get on there and bash them all day. And some women in general just hate men all day and bash them. And some dudes hate women, they just get on there. It's the same thing, man. It's so stupid. Trying to tell somebody what they should do. That's why they getting mad at white girls, because they talk to black dudes, you're a mud shark. And now dudes get on the Instagram talking about I lose respect for a white woman when she talked to a black man. She didn't like you in the first place. And that's why people are going around now, did you ever like white men? No, they don't like white men. So they don't care about your opinion. You know who the mud shark is? The one keep getting on her talking about mud sharks. That's who it is. And then you look at the Negro profile picture, a dweeb. Dweeb. Boy ain't never had a girl come over his house ever. He don't even know how to interact around a girl. He the one, when the hoes come around, he pull out his calculator on his phone, act like he texting people. Pulling out his calculator, adding up 2 + 2, and then pulling out his notifications, act like he got people he's texting. He ain't doing nothing. He's out of saying where the hoes at, typing in the whole show up, and then they quiet, scared. Got cold feet. Oh, stuttering Steve over here. I don't want to say Steve because I'm Steve. stuttering Sam over here. He's sitting there talking. I said, nah. Be weird. I don't let nobody tell you what age you're going to get married, what you're going to do with your life. Man, you do whatever you feel like it. God gave you free will, right? He ain't give you your mama and them with the dominion over you. That's why I said, I don't even know how people listen to their mama. Listen, I'm respectful with my parents, but man, I do not care what they think. I ain't never care what they think. You ain't going to stop nothing. You ain't going to change nothing. Most of the stuff I did was because they didn't like it. I keep trying to tell you, I said, but this is usually why the young generation just do stuff because they don't care what you think. And so, well, now some of them, they just date outside their culture because it's rebellious. Probably because you niggas keep getting on their tail for doing it. Leave them alone. Do you know I did stuff? It's because people kept messing with me, man. It's like, bro, why are you telling me not to do something? I wasn't even going to do it anyways because you keep saying I'm just going to do it now. Like, leave us alone. Stop worrying about us getting married. Stop worrying about what we doing, man. Stop worrying about how we live our life. You had your chance to live your life. You messed up your credit. You became a single mom at 16 years old. Leave us alone, nigga. All of us ain't you. We ain't stupid like you. You should have went back and rewrote time and did it better. Stop trying to live your life through us. And that's what it is. They're trying to live their life through a bunch of YNs. Leave us alone, man. You failed at life, which is why you Hebrews are like, don't nobody want to hear your little taint word, dude. Don't nobody want to hear you. You can never get women. That's why you an incest proud boy now, because you can never do nothing right. We don't want to hear what you got to say, man. Leave us alone. Stay at our comments. Stop messing with interracial children and interracial babies and interracial couples and marriages. Stop messing with black women. Stop messing with black men. Shut up and leave us alone. Yeah, I heard that before. They try to say that. They try to say, yeah, man, they don't have kids after 30 years old. Something wrong with him. Why are you worried about it? I'm starting to think you niggas won't slurp up other niggas. You want to slurp the homie, don't you? You so worried about where a homie put his thing at. You want his thing in you. That's really what it is. Borderline gay. That's what it is, bro. Borderline gay. That's why y'all always notice why they make gay comments. They on here arguing with women all day over something stupid. And then they over here on the homie case. It's like, yeah, I know why, because you want a nigga. Then you got dudes mad because dudes are hanging with their girls more than hanging with the bros. You rather homie clap your cheeks than his girls. That ain't even a joke. That's literal. I think these niggas really be like that, yo. You always got a girl. You always around your girl. You supposed to be. Why I won't be around you sweaty niggas? I'm going to no all men's retreat. I'm going to go on men's conference for what? If my woman can't go, I don't want to go. Trying to be laid all up on with my boo thing, man. Trying to be laid up with the Negro thing. Nigga, please. I don't care what you say about women, man. Sometimes y'all women are unbearable, man. Y'all get on a nigga nerves so much, but I do not want to live in the world without y'all. I would take y'all headache every day before I live in the world with all men. I do not want that. Not. Oh, my God. Why are people so obsessed, man, what you do? You feel me? Right, like, bro, my woman, my best friend. I would never choose my homeboy over my woman, man, please. If my woman said tonight, date night, I'm not going to let my homie say, hey, bro, we getting on the game tonight. I got date night with my woman, fool. The woman come first. And then when it's time to hang, you got to have a personal life. Then I'm like, hey, baby, I'm on the game right now. Hey, I'm hanging with the homies today. You feel me? But usually on the weekends, when we both are free, that's time for me and my woman. Nah, bro, I can't talk to you. I'm watching a movie with my woman right now. Laid up with each other. I don't want to talk to you, fool. No, I don't want to go out with the homies tonight and go grab drinks, because first off, a nigga drink. So no, I don't want to be around y'all. All y'all do is make bad decisions and holler at girls all day. I got a girl. I don't want to be around y'all. Why are dudes so scared to say that? I ain't never been scared to say that. Nah, I'm with my woman. I don't want to hang with you today. I don't want to talk to you. I see people personally calling me. I don't even pick it up because I'm like, bro, I'm with my woman. Care if the homie get, man, what you gonna do? You don't even pay my phone bill. What you gonna, man, please. You need men like me, man, that stand up. Stand up to their mama. Stand up to their homies and stuff. Like, my mama don't do that stuff. But I said, if she ever did, I would. We don't already had this conversation. I think her and daddy figured that out because they was always kind of trying to say a little something. And they realized I never listened to them anytime they ever said stuff like it. Because I'm like, I don't have to listen to you on that. It's not your business. Don't worry about who I'm talking to. Don't worry about the color they is. That ain't none of your business. It's about who I want to do this with. I don't need your advice or your say-so or your blessing or your go-ahead. I don't need none of that. You had your chance to do your thing. Now I got my chance. See, when people start talking freely, see, they don't like black people like that talk freely. They want these old slave niggas. They want these old coons that tap dance or whatever their moms. That's why I say it's funny how they get mad because the Negro tap dance for white men, but then they go tap dance right for your mama. Tap dance right for the Negroes who don't know nothing. We are slave controlled either way. You gotta do what white people say, or we gotta do what other niggas say. We never can think for ourselves. We never free for ourselves. Being a conscious black ain't going with the program. Nigga, being a conscious black is thinking for your daggone self. You hear me? Excuse me if I'm getting rowdy, but I get rowdy off this type of stuff, man, because I'm getting tired of Negroes keep trying to equate us with everything. Black folk can't think for themselves, man, can't be a certain type person. Now we trying to be white, we don't want to be around y'all, and then we niggas. And it's always something wrong. Like, y'all always mess with the wrong ones. We got a whole generation full of killers, a whole generation full of ATL little dress-wearing boys that y'all never say nothing about. We got a whole bunch of lady boys in our community. Your niggas worry about us. That's your black man right there. Yeah. For all you single moms with your 5 children trying to get a good black man, go to Atlanta. Go turn one of them boys back. Go hit factory resets on that nigga. Go throw it back on that nigga. I was trying to offer up that taint meat to us. Like, we don't want that. It's old musty, stormy crab, crab lagoon bucket. We don't want that. What's the different smell between a seafood broil and you. There's no difference. Show us a factory reset. Niggas wearing their dresses. And they sitting there thinking it's cute, but they don't want them niggas. They want the Michael B. Jordan dudes. Where are the black men wearing dresses? Wearing thongs like y'all. There's your black man. Leave us alone. Got the nerve to come over here and get on our case. Get on everybody else's case. Like I said, I had a dude come to me. His mama tried to come to me behind his back. Yeah, I just need y'all to. I was a while back. I don't know if he was standing right there or if she came to me and my brother. Because, we two good Christian dudes. And my brother married at the time. That was years ago. And she said, yeah, I'm glad he's around good young black guys. Because they had a problem with him interracially dating. Him and his sister, his mom and his sister had a problem with that. And try to come to us and like, yeah, I want y'all to find him a good black woman. I ain't setting this nigga up with no black woman. I don't set nobody up with nobody. You can't make somebody like somebody because we black, dummy. I said, bro, your mom's a freak. The fact she even said that's weird. Like, your mama, that's why as much as they talk about white men got a fetish, some of y'all got a fetish too. You niggas are weird. This fetish stuff, man, y'all always on the nigga case, man. That stuff is weird, yo. I said, your son gonna pull whatever he dad gonna pull. It ain't none of your business, mom. Her husband standing right there. Go with your husband. Go. You did your job as a parent, raising him. He's 27 years old. Leave him alone. Weirdos. So obsessed with a nigga getting a black woman, man. If he wants that, he gonna choose it. He gonna make somebody do something. That's why I said, see, we ain't free neither ways, man. We hollering, yeah, we free from the white man. Then we gotta be slaved and oppressed by y'all niggas. People like that. Try to make nobody mama feel well. That's why people don't tell their mama they in a relationship. That's why people don't tell their peoples who they dating. Because it ain't none of your business. Because then you go do something like that, then people are like, you ain't tell me, I ain't got to tell you nothing. I'm paying Negro bills, man. Like, I don't live in your house. You wrong, people, man. That's why I be trying to tell fools, man, if you and your peoples out, get out your house, get out their house. Because they always going to be in your business. Tell the Negro what age you going to get married. Talking about you need to start looking around. I'll look around whenever I feel like it. How about I just don't at all? I can choose not to. We know the apocalypse is coming on the world. I can just choose not to. I could train and spend the rest of my life like Paul training for that. You gonna tell a nigga what he is and ain't gonna do. That's mighty funny how y'all try to give us the traditional sense of what a nigga was supposed to do. Well, I'm gonna do what I feel like. I'm gonna do what I feel like right. Right. So the nigga gonna figure it out, man. That's why I said, yeah, the Bible says a man chooses a wife, but the woman got to accept it too. If she ain't accepting of you, she don't got to date you. She don't got to choose you, Negro. They go both ways. I know Negroes don't like it when it go both ways. See, they love when you're preaching on their issue, and then it comes to the other one. Nah, they don't like that. I'll sit here and force a girl to like you, man. That's called rape, nigga. That's why I told you I was watching a podcast the other day, and this white dude got on there and said it. He said a lot of women that got SA like it. Women that got sexual assaulted orgasm, that means they like it. Nigga said this. That's his talking point. He said, how you know a lot of women that got raped didn't enjoy it? I said, do you see where we about to go back to? You see what they trying to go back to, right? About just be cool and don't say nothing. How you not gonna say nothing? The nigga's advocating for rape again. That's what he's advocating for. There's gonna be a lot of dead fools, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all. People gonna be killing these niggas. Then you see why they have why they don't want to talk about the Epstein files. You see why they don't want to get on their case. Some of the white boys just walk free, rape 2 girls, just walk free. Let them go. Well, see, that nigga worry about the wrong thing. Everybody got free choice, man. Leave a nigga alone. That's what I'm trying to tell these women. I said, bro, you have a baby when you decide that you're ready for a baby too. It goes both ways. Yeah, buddy might want kids, but you got to be ready for that too. It takes a lot to do that. That's why I said then the wife be pregnant, or the girl be pregnant, and the nigga don't even want to help her. Don't even want to make the meals, man. Don't know how to do nothing. Nigga was a daggone bum. He always had his mama do everything, and they had his woman do everything. And then when his woman in labor, and she can't do nothing, now he mad. He can't get a fresh cooked meal. He can't hit it right now because she's pregnant with the child. After they had the baby, then here comes the nigga like, well, you always seem like a different person. Nigga, she going through postpartum. Be there for her. Do something. Show her that you're still there, that you care, bro. She needs that right now. She just got her body worn out for 9 months. They say when a woman has childbirth, like she nearly dies, dude. She nearly is dead. Be there for the nigga. What's so hard about that? My God, man. I'm like, dude, I ain't even no type of nigga. I am not a womanist. I don't do that stuff. But I'm like, dude, you niggas are stupid. The niggas got mad. I said, I think a dude cheated on his woman because after she had a baby, he was like, well, you wasn't being as open. Nigga, she just had a child. I think she is extremely sore, but you gotta push something out of your whatever is coming out of her. I said, bro, I don't think you would really be in the mood for stuff right there. You gonna be sore. Well, man, because he can't put his thing in there yet. Like, bro, let it heal up first, dude. Extremity. I heard some girl told me that. She said, bro, some women have extreme birth. Like she said, usually when you gotta push it out there, she said, bro, you usually tear your butt, dude. Like you usually tear both holes, dude. That hurts. Because your body is literally getting stressed out. I don't think she's gonna be in the mood for impaling anytime soon, brother. Girl, still daggone sore. Nigga couldn't wait. What an idiot. You wasn't showing me any attention. You don't got no attention. You ain't the one that just pushed out a child. Stupid. Now you see why the divorce rate is going up high? Because these Negroes done married young, married a stupid fool. Yeah, that's why a lot of women, although they try to make like the men are the ones choose. No, the woman chose. Some of the women chose. Because she's like, I ain't put up with this fool. That's why I heard when women go through menopause, because menopause is like a different it's like a different cycle in your life when your body starts changing, and you know what I'm saying? It's like your periods and stuff times 10, I think. It's bad. And they say usually during that period in menopause is when women just usually don't care. They tired of dealing with the Negro, tired of feeling like she's being beat down by her man. And she's like, you know, if you want to divorce me, I'll go do it. I'm tired, bro. Like my body hurts. It's changing. You want to act right? They say usually during that time, women are serious. And that's why I say usually when women get older. See, that lovey-dovey stuff and playing games with Tyrone is cute now. I say when you get older, you ain't gonna play with that no more. No, I'm done. Once your body hit that menopause stage, you don't care about nothing no more. You like, I'm done. I'm not putting up with nobody. That's when your peace period is important to you because you don't care. You like, I'm tired, bro. I'm tired of this. And I don't blame you. I said, no. I think you should just go ahead and do what's best for you. You've been hollering at a nigga for 25 years, man. Still want to act right. When she's done, she's divorcing you. She gonna leave. And she ain't bluffing. She ain't one of them girls who be like, no, she means what she says. Like, I don't care, leave. Go. It can't be any worse than what I'm feeling right now. Go. I'm tired. Yeah, it's weird, man. Stuff I be saying, then when I talk like this, and then people think like you just be advocating for women. I'm like, no, I'm just saying this because it's the truth. I'm both ways. You be on both sides with this stuff, man, because I'm tired of this. You just get to do what you want to do, man. People taking scripts all out of context, man, and talking about whenever your husband wants something, you gotta give it to him. Like maybe she's just tired, bro. Maybe she's hurt from after having a baby. Have you ever tried talking to the girl first? You ever tried that? I ain't even married and I know this. Nigga, have you ever tried talking to her, making her day feel good? You know women like to talk about nonsense and all type of stuff, but that don't matter. It ain't nonsense if it's your woman. Talk to her. Everybody knows an emotional connection puts you in the mood. How you not know that? Because you trying to get your rocks off, that's why. And I want she divorced you and took half your stuff. Took half your assets, nigga. Yeah, I noticed that came out kind of wrong. I was like, I said I go both ways. I was like, oh, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Definitely don't go both ways. I mean, I'm just fair with both sides, man. Because I don't like them game plans, man. I don't like that stuff. That stuff is weird. That ain't funny when men do it. It's not funny when women do it. I think that stuff is so atrocious, man. Well, I said, everybody always on the Negro case, man. Let her get married when she feel like she want to get married, man. Like, yeah, man, a man that's 30, that's over 30 and single. It's like, why you worry about what age he is and single? Why you care? Maybe he's single for a reason. Everybody's single nowadays for a reason, dude, because they tired of dealing with people. Every ethnicity's tired of their own. I keep telling you, like, bro, everybody's tired of each other. So that's why a lot of people are single, because they don't want to deal with anybody else. They don't want to deal with atrocious people. And I don't blame them. As I told y'all, people are not going to keep playing these games. They're not going to keep doing this stuff. So, do you know the most happiness everybody's ever had by themselves? The most happiness I had was really when I was by myself. Because I ain't got to hear your mouth. I ain't got to deal with people. And yo, in and out today, and if you like me, and if you care about me, and do you love me, and what's wrong with me, I ain't got to hear none of that, bro. And that feels wonderful. Go over here with this workout stuff over here. Like, I think people going to play with y'all for life, man. Ain't nobody trying to be controlled. And then when this generation goes against the grain type niggas, they go against the narrative. You know, this generation ain't got no respect for the old folk. Yeah, because you niggas are dumb. I wonder why they kept saying that. Then I realized the old niggas are the stupidest people of all time. Do you know how we keep this racism stuff like us? You old niggas. Y'all the ones doing it. These young niggas don't care about that stuff, man. They just want to be free to do whatever. Nobody ever came out the womb hating people because they darker. You old niggas are the ones that keep this old traditional BC stuff alive. Stuff been going on since the BCs because of y'all. And y'all keep keeping it alive, dude. Y'all come with y'all prisoners, what y'all think. Y'all come with y'all problems. You never deal with your demons and then just jump on the new generation. Now this new generation is even worse because of y'all niggas. Y'all fail. Wherever the YN's bad at, it's because the OGs didn't train the YNs. It's on y'all. I seen somebody say, they talking these old folk don't like a generation full of Negroes that smoke weed. They say, man, your generation was on crack. And I said, that's so true. You Negroes was the one on crack. You trying to talk about some freaking weed. You old English drinking niggas, y'all sitting here trying to talk about us. Oh, crackhead, basehead, still crackheads. You got the nerve to holler and shake your head at this generation. We should be shaking our head at y'all niggas. Y'all was way more modest, had a better head start of being modest back then, and y'all still failed at that. Y'all still suck. And got the nerve to sit here and wonder where did it go wrong. Y'all, you were the one that did it. That's why the Bible said, man, train your kids in all the ways. Like, bro, teach the young men, teach the young women. Y'all didn't do it. And they got the nerve to ask a dumb question like that. Yeah, I know why now. Y'all sure won't be on somebody's case. I think I'm done working out for the day. I'm going to get my stuff and get on out of here. I told you, when I get rowdy, man, I get rowdy because it's just like, bro, you get tired of niggas talking. That's all everybody do, man. Everybody nowadays spend the majority of their life worried about what somebody else doing. That's why these celebrities done got famous. That's the reason why we got celebrities now, because people spend the majority of their time worried about somebody who ain't going to never meet them, what they doing and what they said. I love for everybody to know about Tyler broke up with Brittany. Don't know about their own relationships. Can't keep their own man. I done seen this old older fat black woman get mad. Talking about, yeah, these young white girls still not black. Man, we mean young white girls. You are in your 50s. She trying to snag a 27-year-old nigga. I said, you don't get to deserve a 27-year-old nigga. She got 2 baby daddies that are black men that she doesn't want, but she's talking about young white girls. You compete with 20-year-old white girls. Nigga, you are 50-something years old. And you starting to say a lot of people's like, yeah, they always think about it. I'm starting to think some of y'all think about them all the time too, because you always bring it up. Every freaking photo, man, every picture somebody take, every Negro doing this thing, and that's the first thing coming out y'all mouth. Y'all niggas, like, y'all got a fetish too. Y'all be just as weird as them. I mean, my God, man, I keep hearing all these type of girls, they the ones that talk too much. All y'all think y'all better than somebody until somebody come around with somebody better than you. Now you insecure. Now you black and proud until somebody else that you don't like come around. Now you insecure. You can't be black and proud and be inferior to some white girl, dude. You can't. You can't. You know, you're self-conscious, like you ain't got confidence. It just means that you ain't walking around here threatened by the presence of some white dude or some black girl with some white dude, or even some white black dude with some white girl. How you gonna be black and proud and that offends you? Then you ain't black and proud, then, nigga. As much as they want to holler about white power, when you ain't got no power if you offended by that, because true white power don't care what they doing. True white power is building up their race, doing their thing over there. They ain't care about no mud shark, what they call. So then you not white and prideful. You not. Because if you letting that bother you, you not. Y'all be telling on y'all daggone self, like, bro, we got a generation full of idiots, dude. Now you see why they gotta walk around with their swastikas and they gotta walk around with they signs, because it makes them feel better, because they know inside they not really those things. The same when niggas got walking around with Afro shirts and black empowerment and this old stupid African movement thing where they ain't even African daggone it to make them feel good until somebody of another culture come around and they get threatened. You not black and proud then. You ain't black and proud. People mind their business walking down the street and you got something negative to say about them and they spouse, you are not black and proud. Black and proud people are too busy doing black and proud things, building up their black and proud empire. So I can tell you the ones that's inferior. Look at their house. Look at the stuff they put outside their house. Look at the stuff that they wear. A lot of them just be wearing merch to piss people off. I agree with it. I do think it's funny. But I said, but on the inside, a lot of them are not black and proud. And then some celebrity come around to his white wife and here, guess what everybody say? Ran to the comments. You go to the comments and here's the first one. Here's a bunch of bitter Negroes in there now. He couldn't get nobody black. It's the best they can do. I thought you was black and proud. Why you care? If these Negroes in your DM, you won't even want this old fool. I said, so now that offends you? Well, then you ain't black and proud. Stop saying that. Only people that are inferior have to say stuff like that. Only inferior white people got to say white power. It's the same with you Negroes. Only black and proud people who are inferior got to say stuff like that. You ain't never heard one time come out my mouth that I'm black and proud, because you're going to see it by the way I act, the way that I model myself. You see plenty of white people come around. I'm not acting like that. I'm not saying you don't feel a lot of racism or systematic stuff, but I say I'm not walking around belittling myself because some white man came around and he got a Ferrari. He looks better than me. He gets more women than me. That brother's gay. Men know that's gay. We don't do that. I said, you know, that brother might got what he got, but I got what I got. You will never be me. You could never be like me, because I know me and I love me. Whether a woman sees it or anybody else sees it, I know God sees it. God gave me my self-identity. That's how I know I'm black and proud. I came out this color. Don't matter how I vote or how I look, I came out this color. Got my confidence in God. So ain't nobody gonna make me feel little. You know, I might fade you for calling me a nigga. And I might not like the disrespect that you give me, but you ain't gonna make me feel less than. What's up, Marie? You ain't gonna make me feel less than. I'm black and proud because I know I am. I ain't got to say no slogan and chant no Black Lives Matter. I ain't got to say that. I know Black Lives Matter because I make sure it matter to me. That's why I ain't took a Negro life yet. I ain't walking around selling dope to my people, nickel. I'm not walking around harassing my black women, dummy. And I would never abort my children, because black lives matter to me. And most of the people that say that, it don't matter to them. I don't got to say this slogan, because if it matters to me, I'm going to do the things that matter. I ain't got to go around telling you I love black women, because anybody that tells y'all that, it's for show. Because if you love black women, you're just going to go love black women. That ain't got nothing to do with nobody. They're going to do this stuff on the internet, man, to get this little praise. I only date black women. Why are you telling us? We don't care. And then you see them, they ain't never got a black woman. As much as this dumb nigga Dr. Umar talk, I don't never see, where this nigga white is? Where are your black woman? You always talking about some snow bunnies and some rice bunnies and talking about some Mexican bunnies, but I don't never see this nigga with no black woman. He take pictures with people he see. I ain't never seen this nigga locked up with no black woman. You got the nerve, nigga. This dumb nigga out of everybody, you got the nerve to talk. He is on every celebrity case. He is on everybody else's case, talking about, yeah, why you hang with them and why you with this and the snow fest has begun. Where your black woman at, nigga? Where yours? Nigga ain't even a real doctor. He's funny, he be cool sometimes, but I said, but bro, you need to stop his coonery. You a coon too. You got the nerve to advocate for the black woman. You ain't even got one. How you gonna talk? We supposed to take advice from this nigga? You niggas are coons, man. That's why I say y'all do that stuff, because you know your numbers are gonna grow. That's why they shuck and jive for y'all, because they know your numbers gonna grow. And they gonna tell y'all some weird stuff to make y'all get to subscribe to their channel. And then when stuff go on, they're not gonna fight for y'all. They're not gonna advocate for y'all. We don't see it time and time again, y'all. Time and time again. That's why I say I don't need even trying to go back and forth with y'all. So that's why I say I'm like, they just do stuff. It's called a publicity stunt. They do stuff to get black women hyped up. That's why they said the black church, the number one givers are the black women, because black women just like it. Black women always gonna have the best credit. They always gonna have the best money. Don't care what you say. Argue with me if you want to or not. They always are. And that's why the pastors know that. And that's why they go shuck and jive for the black woman. Because they know the black woman's not bad people. But they know that women are looking for somebody to lead. They're looking for real men. Or something that they think is real. And that's why they just shuck and jive for the woman to get her in their feeling, because they know the black woman is the one that gives the most money in church. So they'll do anything to get your money. And then you wonder why you got a generation full of black women that's hard for them to think for themselves, because they always feel like they need a pastor to tell them something. Are they mama? Are they girlfriends? Oh, please. So don't piss me off, man. I'm sitting there trying to do a workout. Piss me off. I said, now, somebody like Steve care about black women. See, somebody like Steve cares about black women. That's why I be telling y'all, protect yourself. Don't go out here and get lynched. Listen to some dumb nigga on the corner. That's so nervy. I love everybody's black and proud. Black and proud till somebody come around that you don't like. Until other black women come around and look better than you. Oh my gosh, boy. Yeah. Y'all can talk about these white girls be looking at y'all with this dirty look all you want to. Don't nobody look at you more with a dirty look than your own people. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all know it's true. Ain't nobody gonna fight you over no man. Name one that has yet. Name one that ever has. Y'all know the truth. Don't. And be a woman claiming she black and proud just like you till you get a black man. Oh yeah, they love black women as a sisterhood until one of y'all go get married. You think the singles club is to stay is to get married? No, they want to stay single forever because they don't want to feel left out. I done seen girls, bro, listen, I done seen women fall out with each other because one goes and gets in a relationship. You would think they'd be happy for her. Her last man was a brute. He's a dog. And now she found a good man and they mad at this girl. Man, because the girl got a ring on the finger. I had a friend like that. Dude, she did that. Girl was just hating on everybody because she couldn't get a nigga to love her. Guess who's engaged today? Who? Old girl. I said, it's great. She gave me the nastiest look and took a sip of her drink. I said, oh, no. Oh, my God. Same woman, by the way. Yeah. Woman's intuition ain't never wrong. It's always wrong. Always. Nigga talking about my intuition just don't feel right. Couldn't have an intuition for her daughter that ran away from home, but she got intuition where a nigga is. Can track him. Yeah. Keep talking about that woman's intuition. I said, I don't know what you is. So yeah, my intuition was telling me, nigga, that's the dumbest stuff I've ever heard. That just means your feelings that you don't want to deal with. Woman intuition always been wrong with me. Always. They always come with this on insecure stuff and they call it their intuition. And they 100% wrong every time. That's what happened when you're a weirdo, boy. I try to tell y'all, man, beware these weirdos. That's what happened. And that's why when somebody like me is free speaking, somebody like me is a free thinker, now people look at you like you're crazy. I'm going against the black narrative. If we don't listen to white man, we gotta listen to our mamas. We gotta listen to the community leaders or somebody. You gotta listen to a pastor. You gotta always listen to somebody instead of thinking with our own mind that God gave us. That's why I said we ain't gonna never be free, y'all. We ain't gonna never be free. Many one of us achieve some type of freedom. Here comes some negative slave nigga. Harriet Tubman trying to free these niggas. Here come one of these negative Negro men. Well, I think better be back in masters than mouse. It's always one of those. I can tell y'all from personal experience. You got ideas, don't never tell your family. Don't never tell your people. Yeah, you heard me say that. Don't never tell your people. Ever. Until after it's done. I get tired of the first thing Negroes do is question every daggone thing that you say. It's like, bro, I'm tired of that. I done saw they say I think the smartest kids in the United States right now, they got I think they brain IQ was on like the level of Einstein's. These are like I think it's like 3 black kids. And we sit here shocked. Like, oh my God, this is so appalling. This is so great. Oh my God. We wouldn't say it if it was white kids. We'd say it if it was Indian kids, Asian kids. We get shocked to think that black kids can be smart. Yeah, that stuff pissed me off, man. I don't care what that stuff pissed me off. We conditioned to think that we freaking stupid. Remember going to school, man, Negro was he was a hood nigga, but he was a smart hood nigga. All A's and B's on the honor roll. Some little nigga in class. This is a whole little flunky light-skinned Negro. He a nerd. Like, how you a nerd? Because he's smart. This nigga claiming a gang that don't even exist. Talking about he's an 812 Goonie. That's Indiana, nigga. He could be a blood or a Crip, so he went to Indiana and created his own gang. You flunking already with a non-existent gang. You talking about a smart black boy. Want to go somewhere and do something with his life. Then you wonder why Negroes get away from their people. Wonder why we go move somewhere else. Wonder why we end up in Thailand. Wonder why we end up in Brazil. Wonder why we end up in Beijing. And then the first thing you see in the comments, they don't like you. They don't like, you don't like us. The main ones talking about don't like us. You don't like us. Yeah, I'm angry now. Y'all don't like us. We always got some nigga on our case, man. Boycott Target. Boycott Walmart. Boycott the Asian community. Boycott white people stuff. We should boycott you niggas. You don't support us. You only support black-owned businesses when you mad at white folk. You ain't never support them niggas. I don't care if it's a loud environment, so what? Every time we having a good time with us, here comes some nigga. They don't like us, bruh. Mexicans don't like us. You don't like us. Man, nigga tried to kill me back in 2020. Man, you don't like us. All my life's issues been with you niggas. Y'all don't like us either. And then you see these West End, Louisville, Kentucky dirty niggas ain't never left. You don't know how culture works outside your society. You ain't never left that block. Nigga can't even catch a plane. Scared to cross that bridge to Indiana. Scared to go over there. Stereotypical tap dancer. You don't know how the other cultures are. You ain't around them. Ain't got the nerve to talk about they don't like us. You don't like us more than them. These be our spiritual leaders. The ones want to give us advice. Want to come and it's all grandmother Willow grandmama now. Now she want to be grandmother Willow. Coming with her Tyler Perry advice. Like this nigga know. And we talk, well, in the black community, you can't talk back, can't say that. And then wonder why we move away from you niggas, so we ain't got to worry about that. We ain't got to worry about talking back to you. We don't even want to talk to you at all. Why would you move over? Because you ain't there. That's why. Why would you go to a place where it's predominantly Mexican? Because you niggas ain't there. That's why. Why would you go to a place where a lot of your family are? Because they not there. That's why. It ain't like we just do stuff by coincidence. We do stuff for a reason. I moved to the furthest place that I can think of for a reason. Because you ain't there. I said, if I'm going to move far, I'm going to move far. Y'all there? Now, if y'all hear me, I don't care. You going to hear what I'm saying. Come in, come out, don't come in. Whatever, man. I'm going to shut our mouth too long, man. I'm so tired of that stuff. Sitting there vibing with people, and here we got one of these niggas. Asians don't like us, and you don't like us either. You don't like us either, man. Don't act like you care now because you want to be on the self-righteous black way. Nigga, please, you don't care about us. Can't name one thing you done did for the black community at all. You don't like us. Got to know talk about culture, society don't like us, man. You don't like us more than everybody else. You doing the white man's business now. You sitting here talking. You niggas be the problem for everything. Sitting there mad at us. That's why I said some fat Hebrews like trying to holler at me yesterday. Mad at me because I ain't want to go listen to his little whack word. See y'all niggas recruited to Mississippi to do it. You ain't went down there and did nothing yet. You want to come and holler at the local black folk y'all see. Trying to recruit a bunch of slow niggas like y'all. You don't like us either. We don't accept your little whack word. Now you don't like us. Now you mad at us. Let me over. Got some nerve, man. Every time somebody vibing with people, see why y'all going to Asian. Asians don't like us. You got a couple of people that don't like us, dude. Everybody ain't like that. And then niggas, these are the same niggas want to get mad when we get the stereotype of all black people niggas. Like, well, stop acting like everybody else bad too, dude. Everybody ain't like that. I've hung around other cultures. You don't know because you ain't never been. You can't get out the West End yet. You can't get out Detroit yet, nigga. You don't know. When you live your whole life in Atlanta, you probably don't know that. I got people that'll ride for you, man. I know Mexicans that'll take a bullet for a nigga. How you know? You ain't never been around one. And then you ask your people to do one thing for you. Niggas can't even do that. Can't even support. Can't show up to nothing on time. Don't ever donate people nothing. Don't ever take care of the community. Don't help you out with nothing. Ain't got the nerve to talk about who like us and don't. I done seen white people turn against their family. I done seen Mexicans go against their culture. Asians don't win against their people. And the only niggas we can't get to go against their people is us. Oh, no. We free from the white man. Then we sit right here and listen to everybody black in our family. We got to listen to everything Granny saying. Granny showing knows best. This old nigga know best now. And if we don't do what mom and them say, granny and them say, then we showing them that we don't respect them and we hate our women. It's like, what Negro keep saying that? White people kept us slave in the mind and y'all keeping us slave in the mind too. And they gonna pull 1% of other cultures that say something about black folk. I say, yeah, well, that's a few people that don't like us. And I say, you know, every culture got that. Some blacks don't like Asians either. Some Mexicans don't like black people either. Okay, whatever. I said, and then some of us don't like each other either. Some of them don't like each other either. Everybody's spiteful against every daggone race, man. It's just us. Yeah, some of them might not like us, but guess who Asians hate more than other Asians? Found one Chinese person who don't like. Yeah. They might not like us, but guess who they hate more than us? The Japanese. They extremely hate each other. People gonna hate you for any reason, man. Just cause it's free. The Chinese man had the right to duel it out with a nigga, the right to duel it out with a Japanese man. He would duel it out with the Japanese man. They got an ancient hatred for each other. They hate each other. They hate each other. That's why I say you don't know real hatred. You think somebody's just saying they don't like you. You have no idea what ancient history hatred is. You have no idea. And now we'll listen to somebody how to live our life and how to walk our spiritual walk. And we don't get married when people tell us to get married. And now see, we just rebellious and we hate our people. And now we ain't gonna. That's the first thing a nigga tried to do. Try to guilt trip me yesterday. A fatty bird was like try to guilt trip me because I ain't want to hear his word. That's what's wrong with our people today. They don't want to hear the word. They ain't ready for the gospel. He don't even know who he's talking to. Don't even know who he's speaking to. Dummy. That's what happened when you an illiterate nigga. Now I gotta make up a new word now. First it was ig nig, then it's crit nig. Now I'm just saying ill nig. Like then you an illiterate nigga. Bunch of these ill nigs out here now. Stop identifying as us. Y'all not us. That's why I said, what it said, you gonna separate the weeds from the wheat, right? I know it's real black fucker who ain't. You gotta wear all this African bambaato stuff, you ain't real. That show me right there, all you Negroes cosplaying and wearing all this Jamaican attire and stuff like, yeah. Y'all not gonna take one y'all ain't gonna take one bullet for your people. You ain't gonna send one bullet for your people. You ain't real. That's why I said, the ones that's for us, you ain't even gonna know. You would never know. That's why they say the best killers are the ones in disguise. You will never know. You'll never see them coming because you won't expect it. Pretty sure if they walk around with their pants sagging and looking with the gangster look, oh yeah, he's a killer. Yeah, he look like one. That's why people have never suspect a nigger with the glasses. People don't think people with glasses are a threat. Like, bro, they be just as deadly as everybody else. Don't get the glasses and the ascot and the sweater mixed up. Like, bro, he can kill people too. That's why they don't think women can be killers because they think women are feminine and they think, oh, she's cute and she just do makeup. Like, they can kill people too. History got some bad female assassins because people don't expect them to do stuff. Oh, you woke conscious niggas in front of a microphone on a podcast, boy, you ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna kill nothing for nothing. Man, shut up. We got a bunch of Roland Martins. Y'all know Roland Martin ain't gonna do jack diddly squat to nobody, daggone. That's how we know the ones that's real and ain't. The ones on Instagram hollering with their big mouths. Yeah, you ain't gonna do nothing about nothing. That's why you on Instagram hollering. Got some nigga with a thick beard talking about pay for her groceries, buy her food. I only date black women. He ain't gonna take one bullet for a black woman. I promise you, man. That nigga ain't. Some people just ain't radical, man. Like I like to kind of consider myself a little radical. Like I'm not extremely, but I'm like I can get a little radical. You know what I'm saying? I took one. I took one for the team, and if I got to take another one, God forbid, but I'll take another one because like, that's what you got to do. You willing to give your body as a living sacrifice? We don't just say that. That means it's for a reason. You might have to get hit trying to help people, man. You might have to do that. Girls wouldn't take a bullet for their wife. Man, the punks we got in our society nowadays, man. We got a bunch of Instagram wars, go try to get a bunch of black women to feel good. Yeah, and then when they go give a Negro a chance, he ain't gonna slide for you. And somebody sit there and disrespect you, he ain't gonna do nothing. His mama disrespect time, he ain't gonna stand up for you and do nothing. He done showed. Already done showed it. Nah, let's be deep though. You know, the internet. You know, got some nerve. You know, this phone want to be chucking and jiving on tap dances. Ain't helped a black woman yet, but you sitting here talking about them online all day. Well, you swear they swear they be eating. Swear they be eating. And I say, if y'all sisters in the comments, if y'all only knew, if you black women, you poor black women in the comments only knew this nigga, y'all would not be hyping him up. He's not gonna do nothing for y'all. That's why he ain't did nothing yet. He can watch people call you the B word all day and whatever. He ain't gonna do nothing. A white man come around, he's scared of getting charges and scared of getting in trouble. He gonna let y'all get assaulted and brutally raped and murdered. Do nothing. And he gonna be the one on the news in a documentary. Oh my God, it's so tragic. He gonna somehow turn himself into a victim. I had to sit there and watch and witness that because you wouldn't kill nothing. That's what I'm trying to tell people, man. You don't know about the world. You don't know how to. You go hear one person say something that everybody know what they know about. You hear somebody stereotype one person, just like yeah, we talk about white people, but you do it too. You do it too. That's why a lot of white people woke up and was like, hey man, I only think about black people because that's what I was told. And them Negroes people this. You only think bad about everybody because you heard one nigga say something. That's why they heard somebody say something about Jewish people and think that all Jewish people is bad. Not all Jewish people bad, not all of them. You see a lot of them fighting their own people, going against their own people. That's why they see people in society, and because they heard one bad thing about them, they think everybody like it. They start treating everybody different, treating everybody wrong. You can't do that based off of somebody's bad experience. You might have had a bad experience with somebody Chinese. All Chinese people ain't like it. It's already known in Thailand, they love niggas. They love niggas over here. Every time we go somewhere and you see one Negro that don't like us, then they say, don't go over there, they don't like you. And then Negroes go somewhere where they love Negroes, and then they mad because they go where Negroes are loved. I'm starting to think y'all the issues with the black community. It's a whole bunch of women mad now because Negroes go to Thailand and go get a bunch of women over there. I thought you said don't go where you ain't loved. You said stay out of China because they don't like them. When the Negro go to Thailand, they love them over there. Why you mad now? They love them in Brazil. Why you mad now? Anything for a payday, man. Anything to get a little bit of attention. A little shuck and jiving. That's why I told you, I said, I'm not going to argue with no Negro. Ain't never been on no plane. You ain't never went nowhere. That's why, do you know a majority of Negroes that believe in the flat earth? That's Negroes that believe in the flat earth because they ain't never been on a freaking plane. You don't know. You've never been in the first heavens. You don't know. They lying to us about the planet and the moon landing. They lying to you about a whole bunch of other stuff. They lying to you about the Hebrew Israelite nation that you've never seen to understand that. You've been lying to everybody about your credit score for the longest. I don't know how you don't understand that either. Show got something there to talk. Show got something there. That's why I told y'all yesterday I could have stayed entertained that little ridiculous Hebrew. But I didn't. Because I'm like, bro, that's what they want. They want to affect people with what they're saying. They want people to show them a show. They don't understand. I got the word. I got words I can say, man, that'll rip them niggas up. I just don't. That's why I say, you know, a way to piss niggas off, act like they don't even exist. That's why I kept walking. He kept saying, hey, bro. I kept walking because I'm like, they get pissed off when you don't acknowledge them. Just like these little incest white boy like Charlie Kirk and them want to debate niggas all day. They want to debate everybody too. We know Charlie Kirk wouldn't do jack diddly squat to a nigga, but get on the microphone and talk crazy. Because Charlie Kirk ain't about that. And the same with these Hebrew Israelites, they ain't about it. That's why they get on the microphone and debate people, because they not going to do jack diddly squat. And then some real niggas rode up on them and was about to fight them, and they act like they gonna punch and do something. They didn't throw one lick, not one. You can consider them a peaceful group. A peaceful. They ain't gonna do nothing. Stuff is so stupid. Don't be mad at us though. Mad because people don't live their life in your image. Yeah, I bet you would be. And then we got people mad because you don't live your life the way they tell you. You're not gonna do traditional stuff that everybody act like you're supposed to do. And then you don't take their word. Now they mad at you on that. Like, how you get mad at somebody for not accepting the word? Your version, even if it was the real word, you can't get mad at people for that. I see people all the time that's lost, man, that believe a weird doctrine. I don't get mad at them for believing that doctrine because they can. They got a right to. The word of God is not for me to force on people, man. I don't care if you believe it or not. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That's not my problem. Only reason I'd be mad at you for not believing is if I'm a control freak. You look at these nigga control freaks. Everybody just got to listen to what they say and do what they say because they sure know everything. If anybody knows something, Negro knows something. I get tired of niggas keep messing with us, man. Leave people alone. Real tired of that, y'all. Real tired. That's why I tell y'all, stay off Instagram. Stay off Facebook. That ain't nothing but a bunch of rage baiters now. All we got is a rage baiter. I can't believe y'all let Brandon Tatum still rage bait y'all Negroes. Like, bro, y'all dumb at this point. Why y'all keep having him on y'all podcast? Why y'all keep doing reaction videos to this clown? We know he's a freaking weirdo. Y'all giving that nigga all the attention that he need, man. He making money off y'all because y'all keep watching him. Stop watching that nigga. Well, the niggas are the dumbest people in the world. Every time this dude do something, we got somebody else gonna do a reaction video. He's just so weird. We know he weird. That's why I said Negroes always feed off Greek, feed off of everything negative. Still kill. I can't stand him. I can't. But you watching all his videos. Stop watching him. Why people get surprised when he get on here and say something stupid? We know he's stupid. I'm not surprised when they say Trump said something stupid because Trump's an idiot. Obviously, he's gonna say something stupid. He's dumb. Why y'all so race baited off of what a Negro do? Brandon Tatum got a right to say what he want to say, man. If you want to be a clown, let him be a clown. That's his life. And when he get beat up in traffic, because somebody beat him up finally, then that's gonna be on him. Y'all doing a lot of talking, man. Nobody. If y'all not gonna go beat the nigga up, then be quiet. Stop talking. I seen an episode one time, Dr. Phil, and this dude got on her. He was hard. He was a hard man. He don't care. Like, he literally does not care about Dr. Phil's opinion. He don't care about the woman's opinion. He don't care about nobody's opinion. Because Dr. Phil is a cuck. He's one of those like soft niggas that let his wife just because he think his wife know everything. And so he said, "Yeah, I'm gonna let my wife handle you now because I know she sure got something to say to you." Here come the crowd. Yeah. And she's like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh yeah, baby. I've been waiting to just get on his case." And she thinking she doing something. You're mean and greedy and ass, and the nigga was just sitting like, okay, and The crowd's cheering like you done said something good. The nigga know he's all those things. He don't care, and he's still sitting there unfazed. And I said, yeah, that might work on your soft husband because Dr. Phil's an idiot. I said, yeah, that might work on him, but that don't work on a nigga who don't care. And that's why your words are meaningless. That's why your words ain't changing nothing because nigga don't care. And she said her thing and she's spitting wisdom. And dude, the nigga don't care. Like, you ain't gonna put your hands on him, so why you talking? Shut up. Well, you don't want to listen to my advice, so maybe my wife can give you some advice. Dr. Phil, shut up, man. Don't nobody respect you or your wife. Stuff's annoying. No, everybody want to tell you to live your life. Everybody know what's best for you, daggone it. Everybody just seems to know everything. Some people be talking to the people that made the biggest mistakes in their life, and they want to come give us scriptures now. They want to come and give us life advice. God was trying to talk to them in their youth years, and now they want to get 45, and now they want to come on internet and give us life advice that we knew when we was daggone 19 years old. Nigga, go on somewhere, you slow nigga. It's always a slow nigga somewhere. Yeah, we call them Hebrew Israelites. That's what we call them. Now you want to come give us knowledge, power. Buddy is out there trying to holler at me. Don't even know who he's talking to. Don't even know who my father is. Don't even know the background and stuff that I know. I know more knowledge than this nigga. He's sitting there hollering at somebody who already know knowledge. Ain't got the biblical. See, I got the Bible knowledge. They don't got biblical knowledge. You ain't gonna win no argument with me. You can't school me, dummy. I knew I was Hebrew before you knew you was Hebrew. You was right still smoking dope back in 2017, nigga. We was doing this in 2016, 2015. Where was you at? Incarcerated. Smoking dope, slurping up the homies. That's probably what you was doing. Now they come being deep and want to share their revelation. Had I had to debate with that nigga, I'd have made it look stupid. Like white people make it look stupid when they go out to debate. Yeah, I like to get your, let me get your kicking chicken meal.
Yes, sir. What's the drink with that?
Let me get a strawberry Fanta.
Strawberry Fanta. Would you like to make the meal large for 99 cents?
Nah, I'll just keep it how it is. Can I also get 2 orders of them fried white cheddar bites?
2 orders of the cheddar bites?
Uh-huh. And can I get some Zax sauce and to go with it instead of ranch?
Yes, sir. Anything else?
Nah, that's it.
$23.29.
Thank you. See, that's what you want to deal with. People like him, a bunch of sweethearts, sweet individuals. Trying to deal with no angry people. Nigga, no more stereotypical niggas. Boy, I try to tell you. Just a shucking and a jiving. If I ever seen it myself, you hear me? Oh, shoot. That's my, no, I didn't. Just leave. Daggone. Oh, wait, here it is. Okay. I thought I left my wallet at the gym. I was about to say, nigga, I'm about to have a fit. I got money in this mug. I said, no, I did just do that. So angry. I left the gym without my wallet. Daggone it. That's why I say, yeah, I got a right to be angry. You got a right to be mad. Get your opinions. You gotta be no slave. Also, can I order those little cheesecake things? Yeah.
Cheesecake bite. Okay. Can I have you go straight ahead to any of the parking spots?
Yeah. Thank you. Sure love me some Zaxxon. So I'm gonna eat when I come back to the city. Ain't soul food, exactly. White Castle, what's up? Well, I tell you, we definitely got to do some rewiring, man. Our black community, we got to do some rethinking. Cause I'm telling you, boy, the stuff that we thinking is issues right now, it's like, bro, we have to do everything to get real issues here. I'm tired of this stuff. That's why I say I love wholesome moments, man. That's why I put something in my Discord today. I'm on TikTok. I don't even like scrolling through TikTok. I usually do IG Reels, and I usually don't like doing that all the time. But usually a lot of music and stuff pop up on there. And I was scrolling, man, and it was a beautiful thing, man. The man was playing piano to his pregnant wife. And he put like I think he put like the little, some way he hooked up the keyboard to his wife's stomach, and then like the sound frequencies like go with the baby. Very calm and stuff, beautiful stuff, man. I checked out this guy's stuff, man. Beautiful music. I said, bro, that's like the stuff I do. See, that's what social media is for, man. Wholesome moments. That's what it's for. It's for making us get off. That's for making us laugh, man, and having a good time and bringing us together. You know what I'm saying? I said, man, this brother, he's a black brother. He inspired me, man. I said, bro, he got me inspired. Then he did another video in the same key he was playing. He had his father. His father played the first note, then it switched to him playing. And I was like, bro, beautiful. They had a song called I Love You, Mama. Beautiful song. I was like, bro, this is nice. I had a comment and follow the brother. I said, bro, this is good. I shared it to my IG story. I shared it to the Discord. I couldn't share it to Snapchat. Beautiful, man. I said, man, why ain't I thought about that, man? I said, I want to do something like that for my child when I have a kid. You feel me? Hook it up to the mama's stomach, man, and just play something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was beautiful comment. I was like, dang, that really got me. Because at first, gospel music gets me every time. I would watch gospel music when I was young. I ain't just talking about the you know, just the basic gospel. I'm talking about like that churchy gospel stuff. Oh, I love that stuff, man. And then I love it because the notes are so cold, man. I was watching the Clark sisters, man. I was watching another brother. What they were saying was making perfect sense. It was going with it too. It's just that praise break, man. I love that stuff. So that already warms you up. Gospel music, that's my favorite genre of all time. Gospel is the greatest genre in existence because everything comes from gospel. It's hard not to hear gospel. It's hard to hear gospel and not run around dancing. It's hard, bro. It's hard. It's hard not to get in your feels, man, because it's the most perfect genre because it's gospel. And then that showed up on my timeline, man, with that. And I said I ended my swiping with that. And I just started checking out this guy's stuff. And I said, now I'm about to upgrade all my music. I'm about to spend a whole bunch of money, man, on my new software. Y'all thought my music was good at first. Nah, it's going to be way better than y'all. So,
All right, honey. Y'all
all right, thank you so much. You too. That's why I said, I'm like, man, and that's why I said, I'm like, you know what's true? You know what's funny? I realized there's a time for peace and there's a time for war, right? And I said a lot of times, man, there's a time for, you know, we gotta put the dukes up. And then there's a time where it's like, you know, we all come together. And I said, you know what brings everybody together? Music. And I said, I'm literally walking in a gift that literally can bring everybody together. You feel me? And I said, this is a perfect gift because I said, not only is it just something that you love doing, I said music can be used, especially with ambient music and piano music, it can be used for worship, it can be used for meditation, therapy, just calming your nerves, sleep, just setting a good vibration, a good mood. I told y'all music goes off of frequencies. And so it's like 432 hertz or I know that's one, then there's another one. That's a couple of different like frequencies, man, that's known to like calm your mind and calm your spirit. Because again, music is spiritual too, man. And I said, do you know how I think we gonna stop a lot of this stuff going on in the world? Music. And I said, maybe God is using me to do this music to bring us a lot of world peace here. Because that's one thing I noticed with all cultures. We might be different in tradition. We look different. We're different colors. We speak different languages. We all don't get along sometimes. But one thing that we all love is music. And one thing that usually brings us all together is music. Go to any concert. Don't matter what concert. Every ethnicity is there. All tribes are there, y'all. You can go to the blackest of the blackest concert. You would think when you go, if you go to like a Lil Wayne concert, it's going to be all niggas, bro. It's more white people than anybody else. Gospel concerts got white people. We got Indians, man. We got Asians. We got all type of, bro. R&B brings out all ethnicities. Everybody loves that stuff. I said, bro, music, it's going to be one of the ways, man, that stops a lot of this stuff. I got a Facebook channel where I post a lot of my piano stuff like I do on my YouTube. I just post, copy and paste, you know what I'm saying? And I be getting a lot of traction on there. Somebody took my video and reposted it on their page. And sometimes I click on people's pages to see who it is. Now, I didn't agree with this guy one bit. This guy is a far-right extremist, extremely far-right, super conservative on everything, you know what I'm saying? Again, I'm not conservative or liberal, but I don't, they're going to be weird. I don't like my name being tied with the music, you know what I'm saying? But as radical as he was, even he loved the music. Even he knew the music was good. That's why he reposted on his page. I said music is one thing, man, that everybody can agree on. Be racist all you want to. You can be president all you want to. You ain't got like white people. You ain't got like nobody. I said, but bro, everything that everybody agrees on is good music. It's hard to not hear peaceful music and want to be peaceful. And I said, maybe God is using this music as an end time thing to still give us hope. Still give us some type of love out here, man. That's why you see, that's one thing where blacks and whites get along with. One thing we do get along with each other. That's why I say usually we usually cool. When they don't like somebody white that can recite a Young Dolph lyric or recite raps and stuff, you don't think they know about that until they come up and start rapping it word for word. You're like, oh snap, I hope the little white boy got word. You feel me? And that's usually what stops a lot of this stuff, man. Because again, a lot of people grew up prejudiced. They didn't like black people either, and they said, bro, I didn't know that. That's what I was taught, and that we was always having to deal with that and get taught that. And I said, bro, music is literally what brings all of us together, man. So I said, maybe God gonna use a lot of my music to do that. Because when I do the music, I don't do it for black people. I don't do it for white people. I don't do it for Chinese people. I don't do it for no people. I do it for God. But I know people love it, so I do it for people of that genre that like that stuff. But that's how you bring black folk there. You bring Chinese people there. You bring Asians, whites, blacks, or Hispanics. That's what it's about. That's what TikTok and Instagram is supposed to be used for. Stuff like that. Not your race baiting, or your rage baiting, or your healing the Hebrew messages, or your, we don't care. Social media was meant for wholesome moments, man, to give people hope. Because I said, don't get it twisted. If we got to get violent because we got to protect ourselves, don't worry. We'll go to war. If we got to go to war, we'll do that. But I said, but before we do that, I said, this could be an option, man, to help as many people as we can. Because I told you, one thing we all agree on, music. And I said, God is literally in our music, dude. He's literally in the music. And that's why people kept telling me, man, something about your sound, man. I ain't never heard nobody with that. You feel me? I had a lot of people telling me this. And I said, because God is using my sound to do something crazy with it, to do something big. And this could be what it is. This could literally be what it is. He's using it for. In these hard and dark times, man, this is when we need something that calms people down. Music. I like the mere idea of that. I thought about that today. This morning when I was watching it, I said, bro, I always wondered what my calling and my gift was, like why I got it. And now I'm starting to realize why I got it. It's probably for this end time ministry. It's probably what it's for. Because everybody keeps saying, bro, your music is just like, none I've ever heard, man. It calms me down. It makes me feel good. Maybe it's meant to be worldwide to help a lot of people that's dealing with a lot of turmoil. This can prevent chaos. I don't know. Because if God is in music, God can touch people through your music. People get saved all the time. People get redeemed all the time. Just listen to a track. I told you, I'm a real musician. So musicians, man, we understand frequencies. We understand music. We understand pain when we hear it. We understand an artist's story. We know good vibes. We hear good vibes. That's why I was telling y'all when I was listening to my music in Vegas, I said, bro, I didn't even know my music was like it, because I'm so used to it being whatever. Until you listen to it again for the first time, it's like, in a while, it's like, bro, this is good. You feel me? Everybody knows good music can get you like it. Yo, I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. I heard the man playing the one I was just telling y'all this morning. I found it this morning when I woke up. I heard him playing for his wife, his pregnant wife. And then I heard his other one that he was playing, because he got a couple of them that sound exactly the same, but it's different. Because they so peaceful and it's like, bro, it's so relaxing. Yo, the one he was playing, the one called I Love You Mama, it was beautiful. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I broke down, yo. I broke down, listen to that. Music, because gospel music already got me like that, so I'm like, I was almost there, but I said, nah, I ain't gonna do it, man. I ain't gonna do it right now. I ain't gonna no praise break right now. But then I heard his stuff, I said, bro, that made me break down, yo. Because it was so pretty, it was so nice. And I said, you see how fast music can get you? I'm a tough Negro, dude. It's hard to get me. I said, but that got me. And I said, music will take down the toughest person, the most stubborn-hearted, hard-headed person. Music can get you. So I got bigger things to worry about, like branching that out here. Or we can solve and stop a lot of this stuff. I do think we can do this. I do think. What's up, peace? You show get on as soon as I'm about to show get off. To the crib now, eat this delicious food. You got this luncheon. That's why I tell you, boy, when I tell you I'm so focused now on my music and stuff. I think I don't play him on my music before, but I'm like more him. I'm trying to tell you, y'all ain't seen that yet. My live streams I did once before for y'all in front of, like, every day I was working hard. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. You finna see a real master at work here. Because I realized, I said, bro, that is the only way. I said, bro, far right extremists, like far right conservative extremists, liberal leftists, people that's neutral, people that's Christian, and people that ain't even Christian, ain't even saved or nothing, and they still love my music. That's how we do this. Now I know why I'm doing what I'm doing. Why I'm doing it. So I ain't got time to talk with people on the internets or in real life. I done had enough of this race baiting, this rage baiting. That's all we do, man. Black men fighting black women fighting black men, black people fighting white people, everybody fighting each other. I said we need to do better. All of us. Tired of this, man. You straight. It's all good. I could possibly go live later. I don't know. Like I said, it is pretty early. I just came from the gym. I got this delicious luncheon that I'm about to go crush and take a nap. I got a lot of ideas to dream up and think about, so I'm going to take my time to do that. I got something to get off of here. Enjoy my time. Enjoy this lunch. Y'all take it easy. If I catch y'all later today, if I go live later, whatever, just keep your notifications on. Whatever. Bye.